Hello, and welcome to Barovia. It's okay, they didn't hear the thing I said when my mouth was moving, but there was no audio because the mic was not turned on. Anyway, I am your humble master of dungeons and keeper of dragons, Pixel, and I'm pleased to present to you the incredible 20th episode of Ages of Einor presents The Curse of Strahd. Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome in. Wow, 20 episodes. I kind of can't believe it. This is our longest running show campaign on the show so far, so that's great. Did we hit 20 episodes with Horde of the Dragon Queen? I don't even know. Anyway, as always, we're gonna get into the game here in just a few minutes, but before we do, we are gonna do our usual housekeeping stuff, one of which is gonna be moving my alert box again. Thank you all. Incidentally, thank you for the subs and the hype train, everybody. Much appreciated. Anyway, first things first, on map screens, try not to spoil things. You might see GM stuff. Usually that stuff's going to be grayed out or semi-transparent or hidden behind like walls and things like that the players can't see. So if you see those things, don't talk about it in chat. Our intrepid heroes, as they are, will be, actually our trepidatious heroes is more like it in this campaign, will be in chat with you guys hanging out. And we don't want to spoil their fun by telling them what's coming. Second, don't freak out about rules, please. There's a lot of them in this game, and we make a lot of stuff up as we go. So if we're like asking about a ruling and trying to think of how a certain mechanic works and you happen to know, feel free to put that in chat. But if you don't, if we don't catch it, we're not going to go back and change it. Try not to lose your mind about it. We'll just try to get it right next time. Third, this is an open and welcoming space, so we do try to keep that internet toxicity stuff out of here. Usually not a problem with you guys, but just to make sure everyone is aware, we don't put up with anyone being abusive or hateful in chat, whether that's to other viewers or to players regarding things like knowledge of the game or rules, character choices, anything else. Y'all are usually great, but we do want to go over that for anyone who might be stopping in that's new. Fourth, this adventure is horror themed and may contain elements that are unpleasant or disturbing. We're not aiming for excessive graphic content or anything like that, but in the context of a live stream, we usually won't be able to do any kind of appropriate trigger or content warnings, as much of what happens on the stream is improvised. So we do try to put those warnings on the YouTube and the podcast things in the description when those go up, so please moderate your consumption with that in mind. And then fifthly, it is widely known and accepted that this adventure does have some problematic depictions of folks inspired by travelers or Romani people in real life. I've done my best to search for resources online to help alter those depictions to try to avoid offensive stereotypes or anything like that, but we do just kind of want to make sure that we're aware of those things. Also, just a reminder, as I kind of hinted at earlier, we do release the show on YouTube and as a podcast after each episode during the following week, so if you miss an episode or have to miss part of it, don't fret. You can catch it after the fact. Usually the schedule for that, if you're a Patreon patron, you get access to those on Sunday afternoon. If you are just watching that, for free on YouTube or our regular podcast feed, you get access to those things on Wednesday. And because we alternate weeks, that gives you like a week and a half to get caught up before we jump back in. And then last thing before we get started, as always, cast, I'd like us to please introduce yourselves and your characters, as well as whether or not you have chat inspiration. And with chat inspiration, also thanks for the bits, everybody. You guys are amazing. With chat inspiration, we do have a new thing. I want you all to ooh and ah because I worked really hard on this. I have a button I can push on each of our friends' little profiles that turns on.
Make the screen big. I can't see
their chat inspiration. These little white D20s that you will see. I might spruce up the things.
Yeah.
I can turn those on and off. So there is a reminder that will pop up because this is a new, thing for me to have to keep track of. For you guys to please remind me to help make sure that we get those right. But this should be a visual representation of you guys to be able to see who does and doesn't have chat inspiration. Eventually, I might try to set it up to where it can be controlled from chat or something. But until such time as I can figure out how to do that in a way that, is not going to get messed with, I'm just going to control it from here. So, but yeah, be aware of that. That's super exciting and fun. I'm very happy with how those are turning out. And so, yeah, we're good. So, if we will please go around and remind everyone who you are playing, and whether or not you have chat inspiration so I can show off my new button again, starting with Vincent Page.
It's all about showing off the button,
I
really.
worked hard on the buttons, guys. Okay.
Yeah, I'm Vincent Page, and tonight I'll be playing Ash Fireforge, the Changeling Rogue. And by golly, I've got chat inspiration, believe it or not.
Excellent. Omega.
Hey y'all, my name is Omega. I am playing Onyx Montarik, and I do currently have chat inspiration. So
Excellent. And last but not least, and you will notice, I will say this as well. Nick could not be with us. Ozzy could not be with us tonight. He has family in town or whatever. So we are just going to sort of, I'll be running Cass as a sort of NPC for the purpose of this. But yeah, Nick won't be here tonight, which means our next person on stream is Bonus Mom.
Hi, I am Bonus Mom, and I will be playing Wandress, the Circle of Stars Druid. And I am a Furbolg and eager to see this adventure continue after a long hiatus. And I do not, no, have chat inspiration.
Lay gasp.
Okay, great. Oh, yeah, so that was the question that Scarlet Rose Moon was going to ask. No, we have not downsized our cast or anything like that. He just had a conflict this evening.
We kicked him to the curb, all right?
And if he watches this, he had it coming.
That's right.
You know what you did, Ozzy. No, I'm
And
just kidding.
I'm getting his stuff, okay?
And if he doesn't watch this, that means we're going to kick him next week for not being prepared. No, I'm just kidding.
Sorry.
And as always, of course, I am your Dungeon Master Pixel this evening. You can find me here doing our Ages of Einor streams. We have a lot going on here on the channel, honestly. Every Friday we have, yes.
And I think we need our chat rewards turned back on.
Got to turn chat rewards on. Thank you guys so much. We had turned them off for the Warfare streams.
And there's some people on here who haven't seen their buttons in just years and years. So,
bloop, bloop. Okay. Haven't seen their buttons?
well, you all were looking for the buttons.
Oh, for the buttons for, okay. All right. To turn on chat inspiration. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Those hit dice and inspiration should be back on. I'm Pixel. I Dungeon Master a lot here at Ages of Einor. We have a lot going on. We've been tutorializing Stars Without Number, which is another sort of D20 based, it's a sci-fi role-playing game system, part of the OSR, which is the old school Renaissance. So it definitely has a more old school, like second or third edition flair. Okay, we had two people try to do inspiration at once. So first come, first serve on that. That's all fine. But keep those around. You may need them later. And then we alternate campaigns on Friday nights. So we have Crystal Star this week. Next week we'll have Region of Bedegar. We flip back and forth. And then we've been tutorializing Stars Without Number. We have those other old tutorials for that, which includes the world building, the character creation, and combat tutorial, which we just did this week. Those are on YouTube. And then we will be doing a ship combat tutorial coming up in the next couple of weeks. And then after that, I would like to start doing a tutorial for Kids on Brooms, which is a sort of the IP which shall not be named inspired tabletop role-playing game, which is not affiliated with the, Queen Turf of Turf Island in any way, but does have that sort of flair of magical children at a magical boarding school kind of thing. We're going to be tutorializing that as well for y'all. So if you all want to, it has really different mechanics from D&D. It is not like the same D20 based system at all. So it's going to be very different, but I expect that we'll maybe have more people interested in really trying to play that, since that kind of a game is probably something a lot of people want to play. If the most recent controversy over that PlayStation game, which shall not be named, is any particular indication, lots of people want to play a game like that, but this one doesn't send any money to Queen Turf of Turf Island, so hey, it's like a win-win. Anyway, we got a lot going on the channel. We're very excited for all that. I am Pixel. You can also find me here on twitch.tv/HammerandPixel, where I stream games. After my very long-winded introduction, let's get down to it.
Do you need mouth to mouth? That's my first question.
From you, baby, always. Anyway, without further ado, when last we left our heroes, They had been trapped in the Wizard of Wine's winery in western Barovia in an attempt to aid the Mardukov family to rid their beloved home and business of a massive pack of evil druids and innumerable blighted plant creatures. The winery was crawling with beings made of twigs, needles, and vines, all hell-bent on destroying our trepidatious heroes. We began last session with our heroes trapped in the upper floors of the winery after having raced up the ramp where the Mardukovs roll their wine barrels to be lifted via wooden crane into the wagon in the loading dock where they came in, and then spreading themselves out across the second floor. Ash had discovered a singular druid with a particularly gnarled and evil-looking black staff, and given chase through the upper floor of the house, striking several nasty blows against the druid, but in their haste and fear at the dire circumstances, critically forgot to focus on attacking the druid's exposed vitals beneath their worn furs, mechanically forgot to use that bonus action for insightful fighting, and
God
crucially,
dang it, Omega.
did
Why
not
did you
kill the druid when he might have had the chance, but that's neither here nor there. Nevertheless, Ash was able to nearly kill the druid, but unfortunately walked into a bit of a trap as a second druid walked out of one of the nearby rooms on the second floor with two vine creatures that began to spread their vines all throughout the hallway, creating difficult terrain for our heroes to navigate. The druid with the black staff was able to flee down the hallway as our heroes regrouped in the kitchen on the second floor. They barricaded the way behind them to attempt to find another way to reach the fleeing druid. Unfortunately, the stairs led only to a room full of empty barrels not yet filled with wine, and a door leading into the main room of the winery filled with 4 huge barrels containing fermenting wine and dozens of blight creatures scrambling to find a way up the ramp behind the heroes through the other direction and chase them into the second floor. Our heroes made their way back upstairs and then continued down the hallway, chasing after the fleeing druid, with Wandress having turned into a bear to help hold off the blights coming from behind, only to run into yet another druid who created another batch of difficult terrain as the druid with the black staff managed to rush into the main room of the winery. Onyx used Spider Climb to avoid the difficult terrain on the stairs and make his way, just walking on the ceilings, I think it was, into the dangerous mass of plants before unleashing a powerful spell, Agnazar's Scorcher, which erupted into a massive line of fire and destroyed a huge swath of the plant creatures and the druid with the black staff, who had taken cover behind one of the wine barrels. As the other druid tried to flee, Wandress snatched up the black staff and smashed it on the ground, shattering it and breaking the magic, animating all of these vile plant monsters. With the tides of battle turned and dozens of plant creatures now becoming inert bundles of sticks, pine needles, and vines, Onyx took out the last druid with a final magic missile, and our heroes stood, or maybe slumped, bloody but victorious in the dark interior of the Wizard of Wine's winery. And that is where we begin. So you guys have just sort of defeated all of these individuals, and let's see. I guess this needs to go here. Hang on, gotta turn our ambience on.
Yeah, my new mantra is I am a rogue. I am a rogue. The next time we get into a altercation, it's Leroy Jenkins.
Right?
I have tank problems. I need to really get over that.
So anyway, yeah, that is where we jump back in, and you guys are all in the winery. You have defeated the blights. You are sitting in a room filled with like little bundles of sticks and twigs that have sort of like fallen out of being little humanoid monsters that were kind of like running around and attacking you, nearly killing several of you, several times, in fact. And what would you like to do?
Real quick, none of us got down during that fight, right?
No, I don't think so.
We doing great, baby.
Yeah.
Did we almost die? Sure, but we didn't get downed this time. I'd like to point that out.
Right.
So I know where I left off is I had walked over to one of these vats that had wine in it and filled up my water skin. And I would like to be drinking from that and just walking right back up to the group.
I think I stepped up to Wandrous and spoke with him for a little while.
I feel like I'm not hearing. Oh, no, there.
Yeah, Wandrous is still just. Wandrous is just sitting there. I mean, he did come close to losing it. He's still just kind of confused, and he's looking at Onyx and just saying, it just doesn't get any better. And that's kind of where he is. He's sort of in a daze. But he does kind of look, if Wanderson and Onyx are still together, Wanderson gets a bit of a puzzled look. Or we were still there side by side. Gets a puzzled look on his eyes, and he's genuinely looking at Onyx for an answer, and he says, why would those hideous things want a winery?
I think that at this point they're just trying to make this land lose hope in something better. Not give the people an escape to at least not think about or avoid this land for at least a small amount of time.
I wonder what will happen to the people now. We should go tell them that they have their place back. He looks over towards Ash. How's Ash looking with that wine in his hand there? How's that going?
Oh, I mean, listen, I was walking around back up and just deeply drinking, enjoying, a refreshment after the excitement of the battle.
Wanderous stands back up because he had kind of slumped down the wall, if I remember correctly, and walks over towards Ash. Ash, you drank that? Is it all right?
That's a good question. How all right is this wine? Is it pretty good? I guess it's probably the same stuff I've been having at the one tavern, right?
Where did you pick that up from?
Weren't they like vats or something in here? Like some barrels or something?
Yes. Yes, there are vats. Yeah, and it looks like they have little taps on the front of them. So you get yourself some wine out of there. It is extreme. It's like a little bit under fermented. Like it's kind of weak because it seems like it is not actually aged enough. It's like this is clearly where they put it to do its turning into wine thing. And I guess you guys would know, you can kind of see a lot of these doors are open now. Outside where these guys had busted in, there are like the presses where they stand and they press the grapes into the juice and then they put it in the barrel in the big barrels in here and age it. And it looks like this batch wasn't quite ready yet. But
then my answer to your question, Wonders, would be glorified grape juice. It could be better.
But yet everyone seems to want it, including these miserable druids.
I'm definitely curious as to why.
Druids. Wait, I'm gonna back up. Wanders would know they were druids, right? Because he has the connection. So he's mulling to himself, why did druids want this? We must talk to those people.
Sounds good to me.
So Wanders is ready to head back out where the people were in the grove.
Same.
Okay, yeah, so you guys are ready to head out.
Yep.
Back to the folks. Okay. Yeah, so that's easy enough to do. Okay, so as you walk back out, you don't, you see more bundles of sticks in and among the trees and vines and things that are growing. I guess it's vines in and among the grapevines that are sort of on the trusses in the wineries, fields. You see more of the sticks that had hidden in there that have sort of like disintegrated into their component parts.
How are the vines looking, just by the way? Or did it seem like the creatures like messed with them at all, or were they just literally just keeping people out of the winery?
Make a nature check. Anyone who would like to examine
I want to get in on that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let you do that. Like, I'm curious and all, but yep, that's a vine. That's what.
Well, I don't know
17.
anything about nature either, but I'm doing a
Not
nature
that bad.
check. I got a 10.
It's a 17 for Onyx and a 10 for Wanderers. So Wanderers with a 10, they look, healthy. They're not amazing or anything like that. And with a 17, I think you catch some very light traces, Onyx, of something arcane that is like missing in a way. It's like you're looking, it's like it's really subtle. You notice that like the grapes look like the skin of the grape, like they look healthy, but the skin is a little bit looser than it should be, almost as if the grape used to be like fuller and almost like supernaturally good, like wonderful. And you're like, it's like reverting to a normal grape, but it's like you notice like there used to be something special, if that makes sense. Like, and it's a combination of living in the woods and studying a lot about nature and also magic, right?
Yeah, that makes sense. Could I make an Arcana check on that? Like,
Sure.
since I noticed that, let's see. Roll that. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Yeah, you get the sense that like some magic that was really kind of fortifying these grapes is gone. You're not entirely sure why, but it does seem like the kind of thing like that strikes you as something like maybe those druids were more interested in whatever that was about than just grapes. Like, it's like that gives you all of a sudden a reason to be like, this is a motive for an attack kind of a thing, as opposed to like it was you guys were literally just talking about it and it's kind of like, yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense. Why would a bunch of druids, unless they were these winery dudes were like encroaching on this land or something? It's like, why would the druids care? And that you're like, oh, if they have magic that like makes plants better, evil druids would like, that's something they would attack a place over, probably, right?
Okay.
Do you share that?
Yeah, I think I'll point it out and I'll be like, well, like I'll probably just walk up to one of the vines and like look at one of the grapes that looks like it's kind of lost its magic, and I'll point at it and be like, well, you see this like grape, like it's not as it used to be. Like you can see this other grape, and I'll point to one that's actually like still has kind of the magic in it. Like there's something magical about this. I honestly I'm not sure about it, I guess anything else, but that I don't know if that's the reason why the druids attacked this winery at this point. I'm assuming so, but I don't really know. But this just seems very strange for a winery to have magical vines where their grapes grow.
I don't know the answer either, but I know who will know the answer. We need to talk to the head vintner.
Yeah, I agree.
So Wanderous is gonna steadfastly head for that grove of trees where all the people were.
Okay. Yeah, you head back over to the copse of trees, which are separated, if you recall from the map. There's like the winery and the fields around it, and the fields kind of spread mostly to the south. And then just to the north, there's like a little clump of trees that is separate from the bigger, Svalich woods here. And that's where the Mardikovs had been hiding out. If you recall, again, I know it's been a while since we played. It's been probably 2 months since you guys have like known this, but
yeah,
the person who owns this winery is the father of the innkeeper in Vallaki who sent you out here. The innkeeper was named Erwin Mardikov.
I was wondering why that last name sounded familiar.
Yeah, is the a member of the Keeper of the Feather, who are a group of were-ravens that oppose Strahd, and he sent you out here to find out what was going on because they had not received their shipment of wine on time, and he did not tell you that the person who owns this place is Davian Mardukov, who is his father and a sort of crusty old Barovian man.
Oh, yes. The crest.
But there's like a whole family here, so you head back in, and they seem all quite eager and surprised to see you come back. And one of the younger kids sort of kind of looks up to you guys and said, "Well, did you do it? Did you kick him out of our house?" And like one of the older adults sort of like shushes the kid, but they're all looking at you sort of expectantly.
Where is the old man we spoke to before?
They all kind of begin to point and lead you further into basically the center of the copse of trees where they've set up their little sort of tents and their kind of temporary shelter. You know, they have a little cooking fire and several tents, and they've chopped some wood, and you know they're clearly like foraging and hunting for food. But it's a pretty miserable little camp here. And they bring you to the old man, who, if you remember, is sort of wearing kind of like this dark green cloak and hood over his sort of plain, colorless Barovian clothes. I don't know if they gave us a picture of this guy, did they? They did. I don't. Named NPC. I had handouts for this dude. Davian Mardukov. There he is. And we'll go to the map screen so you guys can see this. Oop. There's Davian Mardukov. So he's an old man. He's got this carved wooden staff. And he has this green cloak with sort of little silver trinkets. It looks like they grabbed some of the silverware and valuables out of the house when they ran. And he has it sort of like tied on loops on his cloak. And I don't really super remember what voice I did for him, but it
was Southern.
I was pretty sure it was an old Southern dude. I can't remember if it was like high pitched or low pitched. Doesn't really matter. So he says, "Right, well, how'd it go in there?"
Wanderous nods his head and says, "There are no more plants or druids in your winery. Why, honorable sir, did they want your wine?"
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Oh, God. I'll get there. Oh, I got a 2. Oh,
Well,
I
you
got
had
an 11.
advantage, so you
I
had
got
an
an
11.
11. Oh, I'm off to a good start tonight.
Let's see.
Did you freaking ban me?
It was a temporary timeout. You know what you did.
I was like, why the hell did I?
Sorry, we're having a serious role play, and I'm over here trolling Vincent in the chat.
Well,
anyway,
Oh
so with an 11, he says, "Well, I reckon they's just trying to break the Barovian spirit. They never have done liked us being up here. I suppose they're looking to expand."
Okay, now Wanderous wants to do an insight check.
Yeah, I'll do the same.
All right.
oh wait,
Oh.
that's something I'm good at. Oh, they got it. Never mind.
Okay,
Wanderous got a
Wanderous has it.
22.
Yep, all good.
Okay,
Sit here
you are trying
and
to
lick my
insight.
wounds.
22. I guess I gotta pull this guy up. I don't know what stats he has. Oh no, I know what stats he has. I don't think he has his own. He does have his
We're
own
having
stat
an
block.
insurrection in the chat. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna have to time out.
I wouldn't
everyone.
know. I can't see it.
I only did it for like 30 seconds. Is it? How do I have to
let me
undo
refresh.
It should be.
Access denied. You just permabanned me. It's fine.
I did a timeout. That doesn't seem right. How do I undo it? I don't know what to do.
Well, I might not have access to mod view since you timed me out. It probably like unmodded me.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Let the people speak, tyrant.
Listen. You come to me in my forest to hide
Next
in
time you need
walls
some-
built from trees cut from my woods. Think there is any
Oh
place
my God! Now we're screaming
Free.
free DP.
of me. Anyway, okay, so oof, that's a 12. Yeah,
Ooh.
you can tell that this is not entirely true. There's something
Onyx
more at
passes
play, and you guys probably
Wondrous looks over
sense
at
of what it is.
Onyx like,
I will shake my head no as well, like kind of towards Wanderous, and I'll turn back to the old man and be like, I know about your grapes.
Jew. What kind of? You got some sort of weird thing for an old man's testicles?
Jesus Christ. I walked right into that one, I guess.
You really did, man. Really did.
Jesus. Okay.
we have been away from this for way too long. Let's shape up, guys.
Retconning. Yeah. I know about the grapevines and the magic.
He sort of narrows his eyes. Make another persuasion check.
Okay.
We'll say with advantage this time as well.
Oh, thank God. Hopefully
You've
this
kind of caught him
work.
here in a
Hmm.
15. I think that's probably high enough. He sighs deeply. Says, well, I guess there ain't any point in trying to hide it from you. The wine in the winery, the grapes were fortified by these gems, heirlooms of our family. They had been created by wizards in an age long past now. And they buried them in the dirt here. They made our grapes the best in all Barovia. There were 3 of them. And we'd lost one years ago. My good-for-nothing son was supposed to be on watch. Spent the night frolicking with his betrothed. And
Nice.
somebody stole one of the jams, and we had to stop making champagne after that. Grapes weren't up to it no more. Well, not too long ago, another one got took. We think it was that old hag, Baba La Saga. She's always been after us. She lives, down closer to, down the next valley over. Further down the Tsalinka Pass, I think somewhere's about Luna Lake maybe, or somewhere on the Luna River. I'm not exactly sure. No, it's down there on the river, that's right. And then I presume that the reason these druids was after us was come get the last one. Most of the land in this valley ain't none too fertile, and all any other farms out here kind of eke their way by, barely producing enough to feed the people of the land. But these grapes was the only thing keeping this whole place going, I reckon. I suppose if we don't get that jam back, well, this year will be all right, but eventually we'll have to shut the winery down. The land will turn sour like everything else in this shithole.
You don't think that one of the druids had the gem, do you?
I mean, you did any of them get away from you?
I don't think
Uh.
so. We didn't find any gems. Where did these druids come from?
Well, they come up at us from the south. You'll notice back along the road that the one branch heads off here to the winery, coming south from the road. But if you continue sort of straight on, you go further down. They got some sort of hill out there. Some kind of weird rituals they do and whatnot. Profane. A couple miles further south.
Your food there. It looks good. We've kind of had about all we can take. We're in pretty poor shape. We did clear out your place. It's a mess, but there's not anything evil in it. And apparently, and he casts his eyes over toward Ash. Is Ash grinning in a foolish manner? Apparently, the wine's all right.
I mean, this particular batch isn't the best, but I mean, that's not fault of theirs. I got in a little too early.
If we can rest here with you, rest up, I might be able to do something to help your land a little bit. There's something I could do. We need to rest, get something to eat, and maybe talk among ourselves. And he's looking at Cass, Ash, and Omega like, we need to talk.
Okay. Yeah, so he sort of says, well, ain't no reason for us to wait out here. We might as well, he sort of gestures his family, get to trying to clean up the house and put things in order again. I reckon they didn't treat our living space none too kindly in there. And they sort of begin to pack up their little camp and head back over towards the house. What would you guys like to do?
I think before they leave, I'm I'm gonna go on and ask him more about the hag, and see if like he has any additional information aside from it just being a hag.
Let me take a look. That is an interesting question.
Yeah, what did he say that thing's name was again?
Baba La
Um,
Saga.
Yeah, Baba Saga.
Yeah.
I accidentally typed in my notes Baba Lasagna, so
There's the old Baba
please
Lasagna out there. That's
That's
way
it
better.
now.
If
That's
we were
it, buddy.
running, if I ever do decide to run the version of this where it's like college frat
Like-
boy Strahd, she's definitely going to be Baba Lasagna.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's so about the Baba Lysaga, he says, well, we don't know too much. She lives, I think, in the ruins of an old village down along the River Luna. Been abandoned for generations now. She works mischief all up and down the land. You you ever run into any of them animated scarecrows in the woods or on the road, they're probably her doing.
Ah, that sounds familiar.
It does. I think that was one of the first encounters you guys had, taking the the sister and brother to Velaki.
Yeah, yeah, I remember that. Okay. Thank you for that information. I appreciate it.
Sure. Well,
Wanders is going to follow them back to the house, but is hoping the rest of the group is going to. Because he wants to
is
talk
everyone
to
want to
him.
head back to the house while they sort of start cleaning things up?
I'm cool with that.
Cool. Yeah,
When
so you guys head back into the winery.
When Wanders gets it with just then, he's going to say, I don't understand much of this. I know the people in town told us if they had the wine, people would be happier. If we rest and we need it and we eat and refresh ourselves, I can perform a ritual plant growth that will enrich some of the land and maybe get a better start for the grapes if they're so important to refresh themselves. But I need time. Do you think we need to go find these druids and that hag?
I mean, I guess that just it comes back to the order of importance, right? Do we think that this is more important than the other stuff we have on our to-do list, or do we slap it down on the list somewhere else and hope that the ritual holds them over? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
I think that's the question.
Possibly we've waited too long as it is. We said we were going to get the wine and then go to that crossroads. Well, we need to rest before we do anything.
I think no matter what we decide, we'll have time to. Oh gosh, excuse me. I think no matter what we decide to do next, we have time to rest. As far as the town running out of wine or the tavern running out of wine, I don't remember him saying that it was like they were almost bone dry. I just know that without the shipment coming at all, that they were going to be in trouble.
Yeah.
If I remember.
Yeah, I think we can at least wait a day. Take the rest of the night to get our strength up, and then we should be able to get the rest taken care of. So
I will take the time. I can enrich at least a half mile or so of this field, and they will begin to see. They won't lose any more of the grapes because of that. Perhaps it will help a bit.
Yeah, and you would know that a half mile from the center of this field is like the whole field. So if you go out into the middle of the field and do that, that covers basically all of it. If you did it from the house, you'll miss some of the outer edge. But if you go to like the center of the field and do it, like, yeah.
Okay, so Wander's plan is if we rest a day and get our strength back up and heal and, whatever we need to do to get ourselves back together, then Wanderous wants the long rest, but is also going to perform the ritual of plant growth and at least get them started on something.
Fair enough. Okay. Yeah, between you guys resting and Wanderous, there's plenty of time to do that. You have like 24 hours before the same time tomorrow, so you could do the ritual tonight and then rest. Is there anything else anyone else wants to do? They would find a place to put you in the house. That's relatively comfortable, I would think. They don't have like a ton of extra room, but they would probably like honestly let you sleep in like the actual like family rooms and upstairs, and they would all cram into like the master bedroom. because you guys,
Okay.
saved their house. Like they're like,
Yeah.
seems
I
only
think
fair.
the we need to make a decision on what we're going to do next before we
Yeah.
do anything, right?
Yeah. We can probably talk about it like out of game. But I think, yeah, I think we need to make that decision first before, or I guess like, yeah, before we actually head out after our rest.
Well, if we keep going, we're just going to get further and further away from that one place you want to go back to.
Yeah.
If we go back, we can tell the people in the at the inn. We can find out if there's any wine that's decent. Was there any getting ready to get shipped back or whatever?
That's
so we
what I
can
was
ask
gonna
that
say.
question.
Mhm.
We could go ahead and like ride the cart back instead of having to make the trek ourselves, right?
Yeah.
And tell them what's going on. Go check the thing we want to check, and then we're heading past this place anyway. We think, right? Ultimately, so
No.
let's backtrack now before we get any further.
And the
No,
thought-
it's so I guess let's go over the map and I'll kind of explain this. All right. So, you guys are here at Site W, right? Oh, I guess we'll pull you over here. You guys are here at the Wizard of Wine's winery. If you
Okay.
head back up this way, this is the direction back towards Valaki to the north, right? If you
Yep.
want to go to deal with the stuff, the gem that was stolen, that actually is this other road to the south off over in whatever direction down here.
Okay.
So
If
you're
we go
kind of
back
in the
to-
middle.
Okay, if we go to the crossroads, because originally we said winery crossroads, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, so basically what's going on is that the place you're going from here, it's like if you go back to the crossroads, sorry, maybe I'm not understanding the plan correctly. Is your plan to just escort the cart to the crossroads and let it go to the rest of the way Valaki on its own? Or are you trying to escort it all the way back to Valaki and then
Okay,
go-
ping where the crossroads is.
okay, the crossroads
that's back
is
between
up here.
Barovia. That's between Barovia
Yeah.
and Valaki.
You guys
right?
are
Yeah.
basically
Mhm.
in the middle. Like, if you come back to the road and go right, that leads towards the Druids. If you come back to the road and go left, that leads towards the crossroads and then Valaki. So
Okay,
it's
real
like
quick.
you're as close to the Druid situation as you're ever going to be, which you could leave and go do other stuff and come back. That's totally a viable choice you can make, but it wouldn't be on the way to do one or the other. You are kind of in the middle and would want to choose. Sorry, go ahead, Vince.
You're good. To be fair, I don't think that's the crossroads we're looking for, though, right? We're looking for the one back
oh,
up
the
towards-
crossroads.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm out here.
I gotcha.
I'm out here chasing prophecies.
Yeah, this crossroads. Did I drag you all
Yeah.
the way across the map?
Yeah.
That crossroads at F, all the way back to Barovia, is the
Way out
one
of the
in
way,
question, right?
Yeah.
And in terms of time, it's, or in terms of like time and distance, right? It's like, come on. It's like almost, that's not 10 miles. It's yeah, it's like 6 miles back to Valaki. And then it's like 6 more miles probably to back to the village of Barovia. Oh, even more than that. It would be like a full like day's travel at this point.
Yeah.
Now if you it's kind of, if you're following the road around, it's a much longer way too. If you make the cut through the place with Madame Ava and those people with the Vistani, it's quicker.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's like 20 miles back to
Yeah.
Crossroads from here too. So now if you go with the cart, it probably goes a little faster than you guys go, and you might make the first part of the trip a little quicker. I would say, I mean, it's not like racing horses, but it would be like moving at a fast pace as opposed to moving at like a slow pace, right? Or moving at a normal pace for the first, until you get to the Valaki. But Not that I'm trying to discourage you from doing that, but I just kind of want to explain the realities of your geography here so you make whatever decision you think makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, Ash really wants to get back to that hanging thing at the crossroads, and we just keep getting further and further away from it. So, to my way of thinking, it is completely Ash's decision.
Oh, and I think that, like the old man said, they don't necessarily need the gem right away. At this point, like we could probably just wait on the gem and progress on that later, because we will have to end up back at Velaki anyways, after the crossroads incident, so that way we can get to the other side of the lake that's on Velaki. So at least for my mentor stuff. So I think that we could probably head back to the crossroads, and then go back to Velaki, and then from there we can make a decision whether to go do the gem thing first or do my mentor's stuff. So,
speak plainly, Ash is definitely like kind of one track minded, but can be persuaded to go do stuff on this side of the map as well. It does make sense logically. Ash has full intentions of doing the crossroads and then cutting back up through the Vistani camp to talk to the lady again. There is a lingering question that Ash wants an answer to.
Okay.
But again, Ash can be persuaded to do something else. But if you ask Ash what they want to do, that's what they're going to say. To speak plainly.
Okay. So is the plan as it stands right now? Because it seems a lot of people are open to persuasions, but no one's doing a lot of persuading. So as of right now, Wandrous says that he's inclined to. Okay, hang on 1 second. We're going to do some quick.
Yeah, what does Cass want to do? Huh?
Okay, I got to move people around a little bit. Give me 1 second.
Woohoo, woohoo, woohoo.
Bam.
What do we got here?
There we go. Hey, look at that. What would Cass say?
Oh, yeah.
Cass, one quick question before you start. Do you have chat inspiration?
I've not even pulled my shit up yet,
Okay,
so
well, I'll look at your sheet and see if it's on there.
I can't remember if I do.
It says yes, you do. Okay, boom.
Oh, yay.
Everybody
we
has chat
voted.
inspo.
You're off the island.
Cass, we think we can get that leg back on, so don't be real concerned.
Damn it.
Wait, did I die?
No.
No.
Oh,
Definitely not mutilated at all.
No.
Oh, good.
Well, as long as we don't have to look at him. Because, there's that hole there now.
Oh, no. I don't like this. Yay, I do have chat inspiration.
Well, I'm glad you're here. We're making decisions.
Okay, good.
You're here at the perfect timing. Perfect.
We'll give you the quick rundown.
Okay, please.
These druids were at this winery looking for some nature gems, basically. And it turns out that somebody's ran off with one of them. And they're like,
nice.
Hey, we need that. But we're trying to decide, do we want to go south from the winery to deal with that first, or do we want to go all the way back to the crossroads down from Barovia, which is infinitely further, but something that we had agreed that we wanted to do next. That's where we're at.
So if we leave the winery, is the issue with the winery solved, would be my question.
It's like half solved. You guys have dealt with the druids that took the place over, but they stole a magic gem out of the ground that helped the grapes grow. There used to be 3 gems. The druids have taken one. Some hag you just found out about named named Baba Lysaga has taken a second one several weeks ago, and there's a third one that went missing. Exactly.
Yeah.
There was a third one that went missing like years and years back, decades ago. So it's half solved. Basically, Wandrous can put a band-aid on it by doing plant growth, which will make the grapes grow for a year really well, like as well as the gem would have. But you also don't know necessarily what the druids are up to with the weird gem that makes plants grow. Like they may have some nefarious plans. And you don't know what the timeline of those would be. So it's like
sounds like they're
a
just trying to get some
problem.
miracle grow for themselves.
Yeah. It's probably like just for men for plants. Or no, not just for men. It's like Rogaine for plants. but for druids, right? So like if you were a druid who was losing your plants growing on your head, you would get a magic gem about it, right?
Yeah, I
Right.
mean, like, okay, so I would say that, like, since we basically slapped a band-aid on this, we can move on to the next thing, which would be the crossroads.
Well, it's also worth mentioning that Wondrous has this plan of casting or like doing a ritual to help with the growth of the plants.
Yeah,
as well.
tracking that.
Okay.
Yeah. So, like, if we can
It's
do
a big
that,
Band-Aid, okay? It's
Yeah.
an extra duty Band-Aid.
Yeah,
It's like
and we don't know.
like
we
magically
also-
it would be like a third level band-aid.
yeah,
Sorry.
It does have to be said, though. I mean,
yeah, this is like
I'm
some
not trying to make
stitches.
anything more difficult, but I'm getting ready to. It is strictly a band-aid, and we don't know if we got rid of every druid there was. Who took the gem? It's not here. It went somewhere.
Yeah, so we don't really have any leads on these gems.
Well,
But if
sort
they
of.
have the gem-
The owner of the place did tell you that the druids have a ritual place like south, about 2 miles from where you currently are. Excuse me.
Oh.
So you may not have like a lead if you know where it is, but he said if you're looking for druids, they tend to hang out down there. So
He
Okay,
also said
whatever
they
that
do
means.
weird stuff.
yeah,
which
they do like rituals and things.
would indicate that's what they wanted the gem for. I mean, that's me
Yeah.
thinking outside a game that they're up to something.
I mean, I feel like if we try to get like we try to go after these gems and it just turns into like, just oh god, basically like the stones of Bar and Zaya, and we just like go all over Barovia looking for these damn gems. So my vote would be like we fix the issue with their winery for the time being, and we can always work back to this, but the people of Vallaki aren't going to like riot now because they have no wine.
How many
Okay.
miles did you say that this camp was from the winery? Just to be clear.
So where you guys currently are, which you I think have gone, you're on the way back to the house. The wizards or the winery dudes are like cleaning up their house, bundling up all the sticks, fixing their crockery, whatever the hell they're doing in there. And you guys were like walking back, and kind of having this discussion. From the winery, it's about 20 miles. You might be able to shave off a mile or so, half a mile to a mile, by heading by the Vistani camp.
Okay.
Um,
I'm sorry. My question was the Druid camp. How far was
2
is that
miles.
from?
Yeah,
Just
you're
2
about
miles.
2 miles, a little over 2 miles from the Druid camp.
So logically, it makes way more sense. I'm sorry. This is
Yeah.
going. We're spinning wheels here, but logically, it does in fact make way more sense, and would save. We need to take a long rest,
Yeah.
right? Like we do have
Yes,
to do
you
that.
have to take a long rest.
But like at the same time, we could pop down here, potentially solve this, and then have it off of our plate, right?
Yeah.
This is coming from Ash, who
Yeah,
definitely
so
wants to go to the
in-
Vistani camp and the Crossroads. But
Yeah.
now, logically speaking, that does seem
Yeah.
like a long way to skip and then have to come all the way back.
Yeah.
Assuming we don't have to go any further than the camp 2 miles away, right? Then we're
Right.
getting into
Yeah.
some shit.
Yeah, that is sort of an assumption there. Yeah, so with a normal travel pace, you can make it back to the crossroads before nightfall in a single day. From there, you can't make it all the way back to Vallaki. You'd have to spend the night in the village of Barovia, which is much closer to Strahd. But I don't know if you can make it from Vallaki back to the place and back. You might be able to make that in a single day, but it's pretty long. Anyway, so you get the point.
Yeah.
Okay.
If we traveled at a fast pace, probably.
Yeah, if you
maybe.
went at a fast pace, you can make 30
Yeah.
miles a day, which would get you almost anywhere in Barovia. You just
Yeah.
would be a little more susceptible to ambush on the way.
All right. What about we should have never left the crossroads in the first damn place. What about if we talk to these people, because they had a cart sitting there, we saw it because we put spike growth right next to it, right, or whatever, and say, look, we're going to go check on this gem, this one gem, because the others, they don't even know where they are or whatever.
Yeah.
We're going to go see what's up with the druids.
Right.
And we want
Yeah,
your
so he
cart.
told you that sorry, not to interrupt again, but just to make sure we have the that we're all on the same page. Yeah, so he thinks the druids have one gem, probably, because they probably just stole it, and they're at that place to the south. And then he also said that Baba Lysaga, not that I'm saying you guys should even try to deal with this right now, but you said you don't necessarily know where it is. You kind of do. You said it's on a village on the Luna River. That's
like a lot further to the south, though, right?
It's so the Luna River. You guys would remember there was actually a signpost just past. There's a crossroads just past Valaki. There's like a bridge and then a crossroads. If you go south from that crossroads, you head towards that. From where you currently are, again, not telling you should go do this. But that place, just to get to the crossroads, is about 6 miles from here. And then it's, you could actually see pretty far down that river. As far as you could see down that river was a total of like 2 more miles. And you didn't really see the village yet. But anyway, so you have a thought that lady with that other gem might be there, but that's not really necessarily the more pressing concern.
But it's not pressing because that situation's been that way for
a couple of weeks.
2 years.
A couple of weeks.
It was
the one that's
years.
been there years. So, and I know 2 years, so a couple of weeks, and maybe I said the wrong thing. Go check the tape.
Okay, as I'm looking at my notes, but okay.
It's been that way for a little while. Let me look at the event.
The hag has only been 2 weeks.
Well, the hag has been in Barovia for a long ass time, but she stole that gem relatively recently, according to this guy.
A few weeks ago.
He thinks she stole that gem relatively recently. Like, the gem got stolen, and he thinks, let me put it this way. The gem got stolen a few weeks ago. He thinks she's the one who did it. Now, decades ago, when the middle-aged tavern keeper of Valaki was a young man, the third gem went missing, and no one knows what happened to it. So one of them has been gone for a long-ass time, and it may not even still be in Barovia. No one has a clue where that thing is. But the Baba Lysaga, they think, stole that other gem a few weeks back.
Okay,
and
so
then
maybe
the Druids just took one like a day ago.
Yeah, it's 3 weeks ago is what it says of Baba Lysaga. So, and then the Druids attacked like a couple days ago.
Okay.
Or maybe a week ago or something.
So let's
last one. So
I guess maybe we should tackle this one thing at a time, right? Like, I don't think that the lasagna problem is gonna be something that we should try to do right now anyway.
No. I vote against it.
Yeah.
But if this druid camp is literally only 2 miles down the road, I feel like we should take a long rest.
Yeah.
Go, hopefully, fingers crossed, knock on wood, grab all the 4-leaf clovers. Maybe we can just settle that, be done. And if we get back to the lasagna thing, great. But if not, then, well, that's a problem for after the big bad's gone. That's what I got to say.
Well, and I was going to suggest if we did resolve it, we try to talk because we don't have a cart, right? We didn't have a cart.
No,
we walked all the way.
You walk all the way here.
We try to talk to people at the winery out of their cart to start our trip back. Then we can tell the people in the town on the way the wine's been fixed and it's coming behind us.
Well, and here's a thought too.
Well, they're not going to I'll tell you that they're not going to let you take that cart because they have no other way to get the wine to the next town. So
we can send somebody from the town out with a cart.
I mean, and the cart that you saw was fully loaded up with wine. They're not going to unload that cart to send it. Like if you take that cart, that wine is going with it.
That wine back. So we'll take that wine to the town, unload it, and keep the cart, and go back to the crossroads.
I mean, one thing I was going to say too is if we can see like when they plan on sending that out, the wine cart. If we could go nip this in the bud, come back, we'll ride the cart back to town. At the very least, we'll ride the cart back to Valaki, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So.
I would just say, because I don't want to bog like the role playing down or anything, bog the logistical discussion down with role play. They want to send the cart as soon as possible, but if you are gonna maybe go investigate and try and get them their gem back, they'll hold it until you come back. Like they would be willing to do that, and then you could have
we put a Band-Aid on the land. We go solve that. We keep ash out of the wine.
No promises.
And we go at least look about the Druids thing and see if it looks like they're up to anything.
Yeah, so we'll take us our long rest, go check, see what we can do about that, and then come back and hopefully get to Valaki. That's the game plan, right?
Yes.
Go team.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. So the team was rest, do the ritual, and then try to go investigate these druids since you're already here. Yes, and then take the town thing back to Vallaki.
And I'm totally cool if you still want to do this ritual, but if we're gonna go like try to get this gem back, do you still want to do the ritual, or I think it's totally valid if you want to. I was just kind of curious about it.
Well, what time of day is it?
I don't honestly remember what we said. So I'm going to say evening by this point, probably, because you would have left Vallaki in the morning. It would have taken you 3 or 4 hours to get here. So you got here about lunchtime. You talked to the people. You snuck in. You had the fight. That probably took an hour. It was just after lunch. Then you had to go back and talk to the people again. Yeah, it's like 3 or 4 in the afternoon. Something like that. So if you do, what is it, 8 hours on a ritual, is it? Or something like that?
Yeah, that
that's going to
puts
put
us
you
at,
at like midnight.
Okay, if we do that at midnight and then we rest, well, everybody else can rest. Anyway, if we stagger it, if we do whatever, if we go from like midnight to 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, and then we do both, we do the ritual and we get the long rest in too.
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah, you might be able to, just get a little bit of a late start tomorrow, and then.
Well, 8 a.m. is not a late start, or 9 or something.
Yeah.
And then we can make it back to the town with the wine after that, because it didn't take us a whole day to get there. Of course, we don't know what we're going to find out with the druids.
That would be the X in this equation.
I'm okay to do it or not do it.
No, if you want to, I was just curious. No,
if you all, it's evening, we have to rest. I can absolutely forego the plant growth thing.
I think that would be a good option if like we're unable to find the gem.
Okay.
Also a point.
Yeah.
Okay. Then come back, rest
because we got to come
again.
back through here anyway.
Yeah.
So we'll hold. The thing is, if I can cast it, I could just. Oh, this is unfortunate because I round up. I got rid of things, and I don't know if I have any spell slots left. I was going to say I could just cast it tonight before I go to bed and be done with it, but I erased.
I think you'd be. Well, you just leveled up. You wouldn't have had 3rd level slots anyway.
Yeah.
Until you leveled up, but like after
3rd level slot.
I think so, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it is. So it's brand new. I just discovered that I know it.
You just got your knowledge of plants increased after your fight with those bunch of plants. And I think maybe we can flavor that way of like you saw these evil druids doing a whole bunch of evil magic to make plants do a bunch of evil stuff, and you were like, well, if you didn't make it all evil, you could actually use this for cool, like good stuff. And that's how you leveled up.
And I can always cast the spell, just cast it on my way back through. So I'm cool. I'm cool with not doing the ritual.
Okay.
So Wanderous is eating and going to bed.
Beautiful.
Alrighty. So,
that was easy.
They offer to let you stay in the main room that evening,
Nice.
or they all basically are cleaning up the house and stuff. They feed you with whatever is sort of left over in the stores, and you guys have some rations probably. And they all kind of camp out in various places and let you sleep in the beds. And the next day arrives here in Barovia, and you all are headed towards heading out. Is there anything important you guys want to do or say before you leave, or are we just headed hitting the road?
I mean, just ask that they hold the cart for us. That way we have a ride to Vallaki.
Right. Yeah, they can definitely do that.
Other than that.
Okay, cool.
I think that's it.
Great.
And we're telling them what we're doing, of course.
Right. Yeah. They know. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys head out, and you are on your way. I don't remember. Before we do this, I guess I need to look at okay. I don't want to do that. I just want to get on with it. So, you guys head out and you begin heading down the road. And after about a mile or so, you begin to be able to see into a clearing. I guess I can get rid of some of this stuff here. Managing the fog of war on this map is kind of a pain in the ass, can I just say? Okay. Okay. You guys begin to see further down in. And as you approach, let's see, probably by the time you get about here, I think you can. Oh, that's not what I want. You can begin to see this hill down near, probably half a mile from where you are. It's pretty massive. It's like a giant hill. It's not a mountain, but it's like a big ass hill. And you are, it'll probably, if you leave it like first thing in the morning, you're going to get here 2 hours. You probably go about, if you go 24 miles in a day, right? Divided by 8, you move about 3 miles. So about every mile and a half. So you've been on the road for almost an hour, I think, at this point. Not quite an hour yet. And you can kind of see that the trail through these woods leads to this hill. And the hill in question is covered with dead grass and like little cairns of black rock. You also can see in the sort of sunless Barovian sky, dark, ominous clouds are gathering high above. And the land west of the hill, everything vanishes into fog. And as you approach, swirling from those dark, ominous clouds, a single bolt of lightning strikes the hilltop.
Great.
Let's see. Now. Oh, not that place. Nope, stop it. Okay. And I am going to move you guys.
While you're
What are your... I don't like that. Hang on. Or are we? No, I guess we can. That's fine. Sorry, what were you going to say?
was looking at the mod actions. I like the reason for my timeout was because I said so.
Yes, that is what I put down. Okay. Is this... Yeah, it's fine. This is a gigantic map, but it's okay. Okay, all right. So we're gonna drag you guys down here to map of the hill. And you all are up in the top right corner here.
Holy
yeah.
moly.
Yeah, this doesn't look bad at all.
Ah,
So
Yeah, so this is like a massive hill. You can see these little white and black sets of circles are little piles of rocks. Anyone who wants to can make a history check for me.
Wandrous knows nothing about this part of the world, but let's just see what he does know. Wandrous knows 13 worth.
Okay. Got a 14, we've got a 13, 17. Yeah, so with a 17 for sure, Onyx, you recognize that these are burial cairns. So these are like places that it's like you basically pile like rocks on top of a body, right? And as you are here, would everybody please make a perception check for me?
Wanderous rolled a 12.
Oh no.
Whew, that one, 22. Okay.
I'll take it. It's a 4.
Okay. You all begin to hear along the road behind you horse hooves. As you, Ash, turn around, you can see galloping down the road a nightmarish steed with a mane of flames and
God.
orange glowing eyes. And riding on the steed is a figure in a billowing dark cloak, pale skin, long black hair flapping in the wind. What would you like to do?
Hide.
Yeah, I'm gonna if for anybody that doesn't seem to notice what's going on, push them off the side of the road.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wanderous is stashing for the trees to the side.
Yeah, I think you can. With Ash's warning, I'm gonna say Cass with a nat 1. You make the stealth check with disadvantage, which you might already make because of your armor, but
And also my stealth is -2.
Oh god damn it.
Oh hell yeah.
2 19s, damn.
Oh
no
my
way.
God. All right. Wanderous is burning chat inspiration on. Well, yeah, I am.
We all had
I'm
to roll
burning it.
for stealth.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was
Okay.
just double checking.
Okay, Wanderous is rolling again for stealth. God,
Got
I
a
have like
19.
a 2 stealth. I should do better than this. My 13.
Okay, 29. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the average of you guys' stealth and use that as like a party number. So what do we have here? We've got 7,
well, don't
19,
count
21,
my
13.
7.
Oh, it's not the 7. That's right. 17, 19, 21, 13. There's 4 of you. So that's about 17. As you, and what do you do? Just run into the trees a little bit?
Yeah,
hide,
a little
I
bit.
presume?
I think so.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's...
I keep my eyes on the road, obviously, but I'm hiding.
Okay. Okay. He continues to sort of, and he's sort of like. Go ahead.
I was just gonna ask if we recognize who it is.
It's Count Strahd von Zarevich.
God damn it!
Well, duh.
I just want to listen. I don't assume anything. Okay.
Oh, I assume everything. It's like I saw a horse on fire. It's Strahd.
And he sort of
Of
like
course it
pulls
is.
up, and just at the foot of the hill right here, actually with the foot of the, his horse shrunk briefly. No, just at the foot of the hill, kind of right here, he sort of wheels his horse, and he slowly turns to the trees exactly where you guys are hiding.
No!
With a 30 on his perception check.
No! Damn it!
He notices exactly where you are. He smirks, but he doesn't like raise a hand to attack you or anything. He just observes you cowering in the trees, and he let's see. I want to only get the ones you can see. He begins to observe the hill, and you see the stones in several places of the cairns kind of begin to like shake a little bit. And you can see a fist punches out and grabs the ground and begins to stand.
Oh,
And
God.
you can see druids and other individuals begin to sort of punch their way out of the ground in a couple of places. I don't think you can see. There's only a couple that you can see on this side of the hill where you guys are. and he smirks at you before wheeling his horse with a neigh, sort of it like turns around and he scampers, back up and off.
My man
And
rode all the way
vanishes.
down here to this hill and just doesn't even go the rest of the way.
Well, but yeah, you see, you guys make an Arcana check.
18.
10.
Yeah, I got a 10 as well.
Let's see. Dirty 20.
20.
Okay, so the
I'm
18 and the 20, you guys felt sort of something arcane happening when Strahd arrived on the hill. It seems as if his presence is the catalyst for whatever is happening now. As these creatures begin to punch up and begin to slowly shamble towards the top of the hill, they don't seem like they're coming for you guys. They are headed towards the top of the hill. And you guys can actually see at the top of the hill, it's hard to see from this angle, but you see a massive dead tree on top of the hill. And I would like everyone to please roll me initiative.
No.
1 second to actually get the thing up. Nope.
Okay, I didn't have an icon to click on, but I rolled a 14.
Okay. Wait, you don't have an icon to click on?
No, I
16.
Yeah, you
didn't. I
do.
don't see. I mean, I'm looking at the map. I don't see
You
Wondrous
guys are up
anywhere.
in the corner up here.
Yeah, you're in the
we're
back.
all in the trees. I'm sorry. No, I didn't.
No, that's okay. I'll add you.
Oh, I had it little enough so I could see it, so I didn't click myself. I thought you just had
Also,
like
this
that.
map is gigantic, so it may be hard to see things in different times,
Yeah.
folks. That's just gonna kind of, I don't have a good.
I
place to
thought you
put
had the
this.
party icon there instead of all of
Oh
us. in
no,
the-
no, you guys are all very small.
So then, what's the size of one of these squares so we can figure out movement?
The squares are 10 feet, and 4 of you will fit in a single one of those squares.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
I gotta,
Makes sense.
that's not what I want. You come here.
We're gonna have to start an intense training regimen to really get on top of these battles.
For
We're gonna
real.
get swole. Just I hang a picture of
I feel like
Strahd
these
above my
battles-
bench press.
I feel like these battles are your training regimen.
You know, that's valid.
Also,
Yeah.
our music is a little loud here. Let me just
What's
get
the
that
worst
back a
thing
little
that can happen? What's the worst thing that can happen? Ask
could-
Kaz.
I could get turned into a rat. I could have my brother's head decapitated.
Yeah.
Um,
Well,
the
actually,
church
it's the
could burn
body
down, and
without
all the people could
decapitating.
die.
Yeah.
Well, I don't like these people, so I got no problems there.
All right.
Okay.
They need to
It
take
is
care of
gonna
themselves.
Take me a minute to get all this initiative roll because these people are like spread all over this.
I really
map.
hate when you say that.
Yeah, and he says it every time.
He really
Yeah.
does. Why are we going up against armies? We're already a small party as it is.
Well,
and
let's
yet,
don't do it. Let's turn around and run in the other direction.
nope.
Scream the jam.
I mean,
I mean, it's an option. They probably wouldn't catch you. Whatever it is they're
Yeah,
planning to do here would happen, whatever that is. But hey, that's the
Yeah.
risk you might be willing to take.
yeah, and we
Okay,
just
good
turn right
idea.
around and then have to roll initiative again to fight Strahd because he's probably waiting back up at the winery just sipping a glass.
Oh God, that's probably what's happening while we're here. He's
He's
just
okay.
He's
dude.
probably already killed everyone at the winery.
Can I get everybody? No. Oh my god.
And also, can we talk about what a big show of a wang it was? What's with the
Yeah.
horse? What
Oh, dude,
was the point?
Listen,
No,
you
at
think
this
that
point-
Strahd is not a grandstanding showboating son of a bitch? He stood on top of a burning church in the rain,
You're right.
yowling about how they were in his land, made their pathetic little walls out of trees from his forest.
Like at this point, Strahd's Ganondorf.
Yeah, Strahd is.
Oh, you're
pretty
right.
much-
And when he smirked at us, it was just like an Ocarina of Time when he sees Link and Zelda and just smirks at him.
You know what?
That guy has been.
I have a game plan. I know what we need. I know
The
what that
Master
hit.
Sword.
I was gonna say there's 2 items we need, and I think that's maybe what the prophecy was telling us about. We need the Master Sword and the light arrows. It'd be great. We got this.
Yeah.
Or it's the Triforce. Or it's
I had
just
the
the
Mace of
Triforce.
Okay.
Disruption.
All right,
Oh.
folks.
Goodness.
So here we are. There's the 4 of you. There's however many of these guys you can see. Oh boy. Initiative begins with, I don't know which one of these dudes. It is very hard
Well,
to
I'm
see.
just glad that Ozzy is
guy,
here,
okay.
so you don't have to play Kaz too.
That's true.
Right.
Okay, and these guys begin. Oh, good God. Okay, I actually need to change this. This thing is set where each one of these squares is like 25 feet.
Yeah, I just noticed
Each-
that.
That's too big. We're not doing that. Absolutely not. That
mm.
is too
It would
big.
take us 2 hours to
It'd
just
take us
Grid
so
cell
big.
difference. Yeah, we're going to make these grid cells 5 feet apiece. There's no way.
Yeah.
Can we still fit 4 in a square?
Yeah, because the big squares are the squares that you can actually see are 10 feet. But I guess let me just show you this.
Oh, they're splitting up.
They're subdividing
pieces.
those squares into 4.
I got it.
So if I make this
Ah,
a little less opaque, you can see there's little faint 4 lines.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I see.
Yeah,
That's
there you go,
very
folks.
helpful.
Okay, so okay, so these things are going to begin to shamble up the hill. As this thing approaches, I think one of these comes into view, shambling up from one of the cairns. That brings us to Onyx. You are up first.
You also don't have Wondrous in
Okay.
turn order, I don't think.
Oh, thank you. What was Wondrous's?
14,
That's
right?
okay. I don't mind. I'll just sit this one out.
Okay, we'll do this again. Boom. Okay. All right, Onyx, you are up first.
Okay. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and cast Ray of Frost. I think. Let me see. Well, let me check the distance or range on that. Ooh, maybe not. Oh no, I can. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna cast it at the closest druid right here.
Okay.
So Ray of Frost. 17 to hit.
Does a 17 hit this unarmored druid? Yes. Oh, actually, as this thing pops up, you can tell that they are. Oh no, his turn hasn't gone. He wouldn't have had. Yeah. So yes, this does hit.
Okay.
They're gonna cast a. I'm just gonna tell you, they're gonna cast like bark skin on themselves on their first turns. Actually,
yeah,
that reminds me.
that makes sense.
That means this guy is 15 feet further back down this. Rushing up the hill is difficult terrain, especially if you're not going by way of the little, like you can see these kind of
The little
pathways.
path,
The
okay.
paths are easier to get
Yeah.
up and down.
Gotcha.
Okay, so 10 cold damage. That is a pretty
yeah,
nasty
10
hit.
cold damage.
As you fire off this ray of frost, that druid looks like they are in not great shape. And you've moved and you've acted. That brings us to somebody.
Cass.
Me.
No, it doesn't. There's somebody that you can't see on the other side
Oh,
of the hill.
god damn it.
That's going to happen a lot in this fight because the hill blocks your line of sight. So,
Of course it does.
I hate it here.
okay, boom. There we go. Now you can see one kind of cresting the top of the hill is one of these warriors. And then that brings us to Cass.
Okay, I almost feel like I should work on getting up to like the warrior guy.
I'll tell you, I will just like as a tactical thing let you guys know This place is massive. Stick together. Like, you can definitely pick a direct, like, whichever one direction one of you goes, you should, like, if you separate, it'll take rounds to get to anybody. So, not to say that you shouldn't go, but I'm saying if wherever Cass decides to go for, the rest of you should stick with Cass. You know what I mean? So, Cass, you kind of have the floor here. You know, Onyx
Ace
is not
gave me a
that
pep
far
talk
away,
and said I should act like a rogue, so that's what we're going to go for this time.
Okay. Well, I'm going to start
Classic
out
Ace.
because it is 55 feet. So, I'm going to launch a sacred flame at. Oh,
Okay.
Hold on. Let's see if I move here. Then. Oh, nope, too far. Okay, yeah, I'm going to launch a sacred flame at at this one that Onyx just hit.
Yeah.
They have to roll a.
Dexterity saving throw, right?
Yep.
Okay, what's your DC?
Oh shit.
They rolled an 18. I think that makes it.
I'm pretty sure it does.
Yeah.
I want to say. Where do I find my spell DC again?
Should be the top of your
but-
spell page.
Yeah, my spell saves 14.
Okay. So he does make the save.
Okay.
Or they make the save. I actually don't know the gender of these druids. I haven't decided, so we'll just. Okay, so you do you move? Okay.
Yeah, I'm wanting to like move around here because I'm wanting to try to like get on the path, I guess.
Okay. Cool. Great. That brings us to Ash. So yeah,
Alright,
you
are
launch
we
your sacred
moving
flame,
up the
Cass.
path before
Yeah.
I go anywhere.
So Cass, you
mean-
launch your sacred flame, and then this thing dodges it, and then you rush out of the tree line, and it is Ash's turn.
I mean, I guess we should, because like I have no range, so to speak. Like I have to close with them to fight.
Right.
Can someone teach me again how to measure distance?
You just go to the little ruler.
Yeah, there's a little ruler,
The
or
toolbar.
if you select your token, like you click left click it and start moving it around, and then right click while you're still holding the left click button, you'll give yourself a little ruler.
Whoa!
And then if you right click more, you can put down little like waypoints on your path. If you need to like path find your way to something.
Oh shit, I've done something. Son of a bitch. I was up here with Wondrous. Okay, I'm really bad at this. It's fine. I can count. Okay, yeah, we're gonna quickly look and see what I have because I'm not making mistakes today. That's what we're gonna do.
Know your stuff. Know your stuff. I'm so proud. You love to see it. Game has a lot of
Okay.
rules, fit friends, but only some of them apply to your character. So I try to learn those.
Right, so 5. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20. 25. I think I can get to here, right? On the path.
Sure.
I think I've counted correctly. Okay. I think I've counted correctly. So I'm gonna move up, not far enough
Is
to where
that
I'm
taking your bonus action dash, or that's just your normal movement?
I think it's just I have 30, right?
Yes.
5, 10, 15, 20. 30. Yeah. I was
Okay.
counting the subsections. So I hope I'm right. Anyway, just posting up right here. I'm not going any further. I'm not going in front because I'm a rogue, damn it. And that's what we're doing today. And we're going to use insightful fighting on this cat. I can see them, right? And that's all that matters.
Which one?
The same one everybody's been attacking.
You sure can. Yeah.
Okay, so let's do that. We're going to insightful fighting. Bonus action, and we make a insight check against, I guess, their deception,
It
right?
is their deception, indeed.
Okay, inside 4. Come on, baby. No whammies. 22.
Well, that beats a 17.
Woo,
So
baby.
you do get your sneak attack on this attack.
Even you don't have advantage on the attack roll, but if not, just okay, cool. Ow, shit, that hurt. We're gonna shoot at him. We're gonna shoot him with the short bow. Go, get your short bow. 25.
25
Okay.
hits.
My sneak attack didn't go off. That's okay. Just roll a d6. No, mine should be higher than that now. I should have more than just a D6 for sneak attack, right?
Probably. It should be
I want to
2d6.
say, yeah, it should have gone up.
I'm looking for it. I don't know where it'd be at.
Okay, I'll pull your sheet up.
It's
Da, 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 da.
Does that say 3d6? No way, that says 3d6.
It says 3d6.
Oh my god! Can I just roll sneak
And
attack?
your critical
from here?
damage is 18. Bloop. And you can roll it from there, but I also turned it on for you, so it'll auto roll in the future.
I don't know how to roll it from here.
You just click it when it's red.
That's not red. What have I done?
I don't know. There you go.
I'm just an idiot.
13.
Woo,
Woo.
baby!
Okay, so 8 plus 13. You launch your short bow and carefully taking aim, you wait as this thing, like, it's still kind of standing up and lurching. And you wait for it to lurch just right, and your arrow flies. Oh, also, you rolled for gender today, which is what we're going
Oh.
to call that now.
Hold on.
I
Let's
don't know
make
if
it
we were
happen, Captain.
masculine Ash or feminine Ash.
That's not the button I wanted.
Oh, somebody's lost their button.
I'm always losing my button, let's be honest. And we're masked. Let's
Masculine Ash
go.
today. Okay. All right, so you've moved. You've bonus action insightful fighting. You got your sneak attack and killed that druid.
That's right.
I think that's everything for Ash.
That's everything, baby.
All right, Wandress.
All right, Wanderous moves out of the trees 30 feet. Measure that off here. That's his movement. Oh, phooey, I can't get to what I want. Okay, got it. Wanderous moves to right there, and he is just looking around, just trying to see what's going on. Now I got to measure again now that I'm out where I can see. Oh, that was 30 feet. That's as far as he can go. Oh, crap. Okay, Wanderous is going to dash another 30 feet.
Okay.
Let me see where I go there. Yeah. Okay. And that's his action, right? He doesn't have like dash or any special thing.
Bonus action stuff that you would have. You might be able to go into Starry Form as a bonus action. I think that's the only, or cast certain spells. Those are the only things.
Now I
would
got
know.
something planned, but I needed to get out of the trees in order.
Yeah.
See, I wasn't close enough to launch anything at anybody. It was 70 feet, and I couldn't do it, right? Like a guiding bolt is 60 feet, so a guiding bolt
Probably,
wasn't
yeah.
going to hit that other guy.
Yeah.
So I think basically Wanderous dashes towards this guy.
Okay.
I'm sorry. That's all I got, folks. But I have plans.
Okay.
I had to get out of the trees.
So I've moved a couple of these guys while you were doing that. Just to.
I'm sorry if it was a weak move.
Okay, that guy's dead. Okay, this guy.
I just would like to think that this fight might be the start of a culmination of fighting experience that we've had together. And maybe, just maybe, one of us with roguelike abilities may have learned their lesson about trying to tank. I'm just going to hang out, baby.
Okay. All right,
Yeah,
that
let me
brings
tank.
us to this guy.
right.
He is. Do these guys have any range stuff? No, they just have range. Oh boy. Okay, so this guy is running down the hill.
Running down the hill.
And even with a dash, I don't think he can quite reach Wandress.
Haha.
He cannot. So he comes up just shy. This guy's like barreling down the hill at you, Wandress, but he can't
Okay.
quite reach. This other guy.
I like it.
He's running like if he runs this way. Oh wait, no, I'm wrong. Hang on. Okay. coming down the hill is not difficult terrain. So he actually can reach you, but he has to dash to do it. So he gets right up in your
Have you
grill,
ever
Wondrous.
ran like full bore down a steep hill?
Listen.
It's difficult terrain. My man would be tripping. You know what I'm saying?
They live here, so they're used to it. Okay, and this guy is going to run kind of around the hill rather than up it. Okay.
Chris Fiver says if we were trying to run down the hill like that, he'd make us roll for it.
I don't know. I actually think that was just my ruling. I think that's how I envisioned
It's all,
how that
I'm
would
just, you know.
okay, so those guys start converging on you guys. And then this guy, now that he's cast a spell, begins to charge up the hill. That brings us to Onyx. All right, Onyx, what you got?
Well, I don't really have much, but let's see. Let's do. Oh, that's broken. Hold on. That's right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cast a firebolt at this guy right here on the left.
Okay. Go ahead and make your shot.
Let's do this.
Does a 19 hit this unarmored or hide armored berserker? Yes, it does. For 10 fire damage.
Yes.
Nope. Nice hit. And as you hit this guy with a solid hit, you do about as much damage. You did 10 damage. Yeah, you do basically the same amount of damage you did to that druid. This guy looks way less hurt by it. Right? You can tell the druids are relatively squishier compared to these guys. This guy, you know, he takes the hit. Certainly not happy about taking 10 damage. He would be, but
yeah,
he still looks like he's doing pretty okay.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay. This guy, I guess this is gonna take like. Okay, this guy climbs into the thing in the top of the hill. So you see one of the warriors sort of like gets up into the hill. I guess if he dashes, he can get over towards the entrance. That okay. And that brings us to Cass.
Okay, so I've already measured it out, and I just want to make sure you're good with this.
Sure.
So get on the trail. And then get up here next to Wanderous if I dash.
Yeah, I think you can do that.
Okay. I'm just going to go move myself up there. And I mean, I dash, so
yeah,
that's about all I can do.
Okay. Any bonus actions?
Not yet.
All right, that brings us to Ash.
Okay. Oh, which one do I want to do? I kind of want to do the insightful fighting for this guy, so we're not going to use any of my other abilities. I do want to move up a little bit, but I don't want to get too far ahead. We're learning. Let's see here. About how far is this? I'm going to get up to this like first little, split in the road, I think, which will only use 20 of my movement, but I don't want to get too far ahead. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to take a bonus action insightful fighting against this cat.
Which left or right?
The berserker. There's 2 on that guy. This guy looks beefy. I think I'm going to
the one that got hit with the fire?
Yeah.
Okay.
So insight.
14.
Come on, baby.
Well, 11 minus 1 is only a 10.
Woo,
so,
baby.
I guess, and I think we did this target thing for you before, right? For insightful fighting.
Yeah, something like that. Here's a short bow shot. Come on.
22 hits.
20. Roll some damage. Yeah, mama.
21 points of damage. He is starting to look a little rough.
Starting to look a little. Damn it. Okay.
These guys are tanky, baby. Okay, that's your movement, your bonus, part of your movement, your bonus action and action. Anything else from Ash? I think that's it, right? Unless you want to move more. Because you still have like 10 feet, but...
You know, well, I could like move the 10 feet like back here to like kind of put a little bit more distance. I think that's going to be the wisest thing. If I need to, I'll just dash.
Okay.
We're going to pop back a little bit, put a little bit more distance between me and Sir Tanks a lot.
Sir Tanks a lot. Okay. That's going to be you, Wondrous.
Okay. So Wanderers has gotten crowded into, which was not what he was hoping for. So he is just going to grab his quarterstaff and hit the guy two-handed with his quarterstaff that's directly in front of him.
Okay. Does a 14 hit this hide armored berserker? Yes, it does, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead and roll damage. Did you bonus action Shillelagh first or no?
No, shoot.
Okay.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't. 7 bludgeoning.
All right. Yeah, you whap this guy with a solid bonk.
Yeah, I didn't
any
get to do
movement
what
for
I wanted
Wondrous?
to.
You can.
Okay.
I will remind you can move around him if you don't leave his threatened area, and he won't get attacks of opportunity if you want to like reposition further up the hill or anything.
Yeah, that would be great. Let me hit move, and I'm gonna move to like right there.
Okay.
Then I got a better view at what's going on. Okay.
Cool. Now let's see. I got people to move.
These guys are messing with my plan.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm just trying to stick with the group, okay? I'm just bouncing around. I'm scared, okay? I've had some trauma.
Oh, bless your heart. I'm going to step away for a minute while we go past my turn.
Okay.
Whenever Ash gets back to the Forgotten Realms, he's gonna look for the nearest therapist.
Okay, that brings us to this other guy. In layer. Okay. There's so many of these guys you can't really see yet.
Couple blocks at a time, folks. Couple of blocks. We need to get our Obi-Wan on. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's what I'm heading for.
Yeah, right.
We got to get that.
That high ground.
That's right.
Okay, coming down the ending now. Number 1 is this guy next to you guys.
The druid one?
Let's see.
Or the
yeah,
tanky guy?
No, the tanky guy next to Cass and Wondrous. Now, Wondrous hit him with his stick, and Cass hasn't done anything yet. So this guy's going to go for Wondrous with a reckless attack.
So I should be able to use my sentinel there, right?
Yeah, you should, for sure.
Oh, let's go.
So I get an opportunity attack there, and I'm going to hit him with my longsword, two-handed.
Yeah, let her rip.
25.
25
Let's
hits.
go game mechanics. We know our characters. Let's go.
And that's a 10, and then his movement speed drops to 0 for the rest of the turn.
Okay, yeah, so he can't move. He does still get the attack off on Wondrous for 12 slashing damage. I think I can just take that off of Wondrous. I'm just going to make a little note. Wondrous, you took 12.
I wonder if it's back.
Oh, you're there. Okay, so you took 12 slashing damage. I think I took that off your HP, but you'll have to check that. They only get 1 attack, so great. And then this guy, he's got 2 targets. A little known who shot fire at him, and a big rogue who hit him for way more. I think that's an even flip as to what this guy would do. So on a 1, he's going to go for Ash. On a 2, he's going to go for Onyx. Did it?
2.
Oof. Let's see. Can he get there running down the hill? Yes, he can. He's going to take a reckless attack at you, Onyx.
Damn it.
Okay.
And he rolls 2 nat 1s.
That's right.
With
Come on.
advantage.
I know what that feels like.
That's his own leg off. Let's go. No whammies.
He doesn't cut his own leg off. but
Oh man.
he
It
does
hurts itself
absolutely
in its own
fail. He
confusion.
absolutely fails. So he reckless attacks. So you guys have advantage on all attacks against him for the next round. What a failure this man is. As he just
love to
rushes
see
up.
it.
And these berserker guys, they're sort of like heavily bearded. They have like sticks and leaves and things just like in their hair, not in like an artful way, but in a like I live in the forest way. And they're covered in like animal pelts and just wielding these big axes. Okay. Up top, we have this guy. Is he gonna... Okay, 15. And it probably takes... So he doesn't quite make it into the circle because he has to climb over these rocks. These rocks at the top of that circle are pretty big. And it is hard to... they're reanimated. Now that you guys are looking at them, I guess they did pop out of cairns. Yes, these guys are sort of... It's questionable as to how they're reanimated. Like, it's
So wait, they're undead?
They might be.
Bub,
They came up out of the ground.
They did
we have
pop
a
out of...
don't we have a wampum
Tubes.
stick that's really good against undead things? Come
Oh,
on.
you do. You use the... Oh,
Wait.
but you use the longsword. That's right.
Bub.
Wait. The berserkers are undead.
Well, all of these people just punched their way out of burial mounds, so I
okay.
think we have to assume that they're actually undead. The stat
Oh,
block
that-
doesn't say that, but why would you live in a
Yeah.
burial mound if you're not undead? Like, that just doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
Okay, so Onyx, you're up. This guy is rushed into melee combat with you. You have advantage on any attacks
Okay.
you'd like to make. What would you like to do?
Okay, so goodness.
Use that blade song, baby. Did you ever go through and actually do those, by the way?
So I haven't technically role played into it yet, but I can now, technically. if DM allows.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you know, we may have done it off
Okay.
screen, but like if you guys you had like all night. You've had like a couple of days to practice.
We've had a couple, yeah, I
this
think
thing.
so. So basically I'm just gonna go ahead and like whistle a tune, kind
my
of akin
God.
to the Song of Storms, but
Whistle
not
while
Song
we
of
work.
Storms.
This whistle while we work, Snow White and Dwarf-ass motherfucker.
Yep.
I
Yep.
love it.
So
It's like unsheathing the blade, you know, whistling a cheery tune. Sorry, continue. I'm interrupting your roleplay.
No, you're fine. So I'm gonna whistle a tune. As I draw my sword. So I'm gonna get my AC increased temporarily for 10 rounds to 16.
Right.
And then let's see,
So
have
let's
advantage
add
on
you.
dexterity checks.
I don't want to like get ahead of ourselves here, folks, but I'm feeling real good so far.
Oh, I wish you had not said that.
Oh man.
Come on, we got to be happy sometimes.
Okay.
Stink.
What can I put on you to indicate that you have this?
Yeah. I was like, maybe a sword?
I don't think I have any swords. I'm gonna put this. I guess this little boot because you're faster with the blades.
Yeah, that works. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a sword attack against this guy.
Okay. You have advantage.
Let's see. Does it make me?
You like add your
No, it does
intelligence
not.
modifier or something too.
Yeah, add my intelligence modifier to this. So
Is he? Do you know if your sheet is
think
set up for that?
it's-
Because I might need
I don't
to.
think so.
I
I would
got
have
you.
to set that up. Okay.
I got you. We'll
Here, I'll
do.
let you do that.
Okay. Sword. Blades on. Loop. Okay. This is a dex based for you. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, I think so.
Okay, with what is this? 1d6 plus dex for what is this? Piercing. Crit is gonna be 6. How do I add? Okay, I guess I'll just do it manually. Is it +5? Is it your plus your int on attack and damage rolls, or?
I'm reading it right now. You gain a bonus AC Dexterity. The bonus. Let's see. Maintain a concentration on a spell.
Oh, I thought you did more damage. +1 to AC, walking speed increase, advantage on dex. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, so no, it's just your
No.
normal short sword attack. You just get extra
Yeah.
on other stuff.
I
Okay,
just
so
get
we'll
extra on my
delete this. We don't
AC.
need this.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
cool. So make your short sword attack with advantage.
Cool. Let's roll this. 23 to hit.
23 hits.
And 2 piercing.
Okay.
And shoot. And I think that's all I can really do, right? Because I
yeah.
don't think I
If you want to
any...
like move around him, you don't have to break and get
Yeah.
opportunity, but you could reposition if you want to get further up the hill or anything.
Yeah, I think I'll just do that. I'll just go
Okay.
here. And call it good.
Okay, that is your first round on the Blade Song. Next up is this guy. He is gonna maybe start to come down this hill. That's probably as far as he's gonna go. Cass, you're up.
Okay, well, now that I know that they're undead, I'm gonna use my
That's
Mace
right.
of Disruption.
Hey, there you
on
go.
This
Okay.
one right next
Yeah,
to
I'll
me.
say that it works. I mean, again, it doesn't really say that
16?
to these guys, but 16 does hit this guy who's only wearing animal pelt for sure.
Woo! Bet. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna roll my damage.
Okay.
And that includes, so it should be
Your
normal
extra
damage is
2d6,
1d6 plus 4. Yep. All right, so
right? That is
5
11, and then doesn't he have
plus-
to like make saves to not be afraid of you or something?
he has to make, well, if he has 25 hit points or fewer.
Oh, okay.
But since I leveled up, I have this cool little thing called an extra attack.
Oh
yeah,
my
you do
God.
have double 2 attacks now. That's right.
Yeah.
Marsh,
so
show
I'm,
classes. Marsh,
we're like-
classes.
so I'm gonna
D&Ders or
fucking
something.
do it again.
There it is.
11.
11 actually does not hit unless you want to burn inspiration.
Burn an inspiration.
There's so much
let's-
confidence
13.
exuding from the party right now. I'm kind of scared.
Okay.
13?
13 exactly hits.
Oh hell yeah!
So that is cast inspo gone. God, that's so easy to do. I just push a little
17
button and it
damage.
does the graphics. 17 more damage. Whoo, baby. This guy is looking rough now. Breathing heavy. He's been getting the shit kicked out of him. Ash, you are up. Your target is closed with Onyx. And did he miss you earlier, Onyx?
Yeah, he
rolled 2 nat ones.
Yeah, I
How's that?
rolled 2 nat ones, yeah.
Wild. Okay.
And
What would you like to do?
Sorry. I'm gonna double check myself because I figured out how to use a ruler finally. Imagine.
There it is.
I can't do it the way you told me, but I can use the one thing. So there's that. So let's burn 5, 10, 15 feet to get to right there. That way I'm at least making progress. I feel like if I don't move, I feel weird. I gotta move. So that's 15 there.
Gotta move.
We're gonna take a shot
Juke it out.
at the I don't think there's a bonus action I can take that will do me any favors here. I already have advantage against him, so my which also already moved.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, not
Inside
really
for
where
fighting
you're
still up.
currently at. If you could like get to one of those cairns, you might be able to hide from other people, but basically no.
yeah, we're good. I think that I literally just split the difference here, so I'm happy with my movement. We're gonna do a short bow attack on the one attacking Onyx with advantage. That's 21 for advantage.
Yeah, that hits.
Come on. That's another
For
15.
another 15
from...
damage. This guy is also looking rough. These two that you've been fighting down here are starting to look extremely worn out. That brings us to... Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I'm gonna hold position here.
Okay.
I know that guy's coming down here, but I think I'm cool where I'm at right now.
All right. Wandress, what you got?
Okay, Wanderer's starting to rethink his whole battle plan and should have done it sooner. As a bonus action, casts Shillelagh on his staff, his quarterstaff, and then he And can I do that in two-handed? Does that matter?
Yeah, I think you can two-hand your. It should still be versatile.
Use your spell casting instead of whatever. Yeah, it doesn't say. Okay, so I'm gonna.
I should have it on your sheet to be two-handed shillelagh, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, I was looking. Okay, I'm hitting him with the two-handed quarterstaff after casting shillelagh, and that's a 12 to hit.
Oh man, we need to.
You know what? I'm blowing
your things are crazy.
My things.
Yeah, you've got like duplicates of a bunch of stuff on here.
Yeah, I do. It is indeed crazy. Okay, 12 doesn't hit, right?
12 does not hit.
Okay, I'm burning my inspiration from my DM, and I'm doing this again because I'm just being useless here. I've got to do something. So I hit him with the double-handed quarterstaff again.
Oh no.
Oh, and I got a nat
That
one.
is
Okay. Poor old Wanderers is not doing well, folks.
rip. Okay, we do have inspo back for Wandress. It went away and then it came back right away.
Oh, thank you.
Did somebody
thank
hit
you.
Cass? No. Okay. Cool. Just wanted to check. Okay, that brings us to a bunch of these guys. I have to stop editing.
Why do
Wandress's
I have
sheet.
a green thing on top of me?
That represents shillelagh.
Thank you.
Okay, let's see. I don't remember where
Not
all
that
these
it
guys are.
helps.
Oh, but your quarterstaff two-handed. It mean you should be using your wisdom for attacking, shouldn't you? Let's check it out. Hang on.
Okay, thank you.
Let's put this in chat. For the wisdom and spellcasting ability instead of strength. So that means your wisdom is a +5 and your strength is a +2. So we should have added a +3 to your 12 on the quarterstaff.
Okay,
Which
that makes
means
15.
that it would have hit. So we actually, if someone could give back Ozzy's
Yeah, so
point.
Got it.
Well, no, wait, no, that what I used was DM inspiration this time, and I had still lost my chat inspiration.
Oh.
What I just said was I'm going to use my DM inspiration. Remember?
Oh, okay.
Oh, that was my
And you
bad.
had
I
already
thought you
had
said
your chat inspiration gone. Okay,
inspiration.
so then you have chat
and
inspiration.
I already had. If somebody gave me inspiration back, I needed it.
Okay,
Okay,
well,
so-
Synapsis
Oh,
gave it
okay.
back to you a while ago. Did you use it since then? What did you use it on? Do you
I
remember?
got it at the beginning of the game, and then I used it. Did
Okay.
somebody give it to me after that?
Yes.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, I gave it
Synapse.
back.
Synapsis
Oh, I did
did.
not
So-
know that. I'm
so,
sorry.
Yeah, so we'll give
Got
all Ozzy's points back. Okay,
Oh.
cool.
That.
So that would have hit, and you are going to roll a two-handed shillelagh, which I'm going to add.
Okay, and I gave myself DM inspiration back then. Okay.
Okay. And you use your whiz for that, and you use your it's actually a 1d8, and you use your whiz for that. Actually, is that right? And the weapon's damage dice becomes a d8, which now means this becomes a d10. And we add your whiz, and you add 10 on a crit. And I drag this up with all of your other stuff. Where's your other shillelagh? There it is. Okay. Cool. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just click your shillelagh. We won't worry about the roll here. But Bonus Mom, if you want to click it in chat to roll your damage, that should roll you the correct damage.
8.
8 damage. Okay, great.
And that's
Yeah,
all
great.
inclusive. So instead of doing nothing, I did 8 damage to the guy who's between me and
Okay.
Cass.
He is still looking rough, but not quite down
Oh
yet.
my God. Okay. Well, thank you, whoever gave me inspiration way back when.
That was Synapsis. Okay, so
Thank
this
you.
guy is running. He can make it just to the edge. All right, Druid, where are you? This guy. Whew. He just keeps heading up that hill, keeps running up that hill, running towards that big tree. Okay, so these guys all become visible. Bloop. And from where you guys are at now, this one's probably visible too. You see them kind of converging on the hill. Those ones are still not. Okay, we just did you and you. Use you. Okay, this guy is going to come into here. Dash over basically to where the other guy was. guy's running up that hill. This guy's running up the hill. And he, let's see, he gets here, and then he's got a dash to get over those rocks. So he can get, he probably is like the other guy. He can't quite get in this turn because he's got to climb over those big rocks. Who's next? Oh, it's these guys. Okay. This guy, you hit him with that big mace. He didn't like that. So he's taking a swing at Cass with a Reckless. So this is with advantage. That is a 20 to hit.
It hits.
For 5 points of slashing damage.
Oh,
He rolled garbage on his damage, friends.
well, hot dog.
Okay.
Oh, I suck at math.
All right. And then this guy is next to Onyx again. He can't really... He's going to, like, maneuver back up the hill without making an attack of opportunity. And then he is going to attack Onyx again recklessly. That is a 24 to hit.
Yep.
For 5 points of slashing damage to Onyx.
Okay.
And then this guy gets into the circle and begins to chant,
Damn it.
waving his arms and chanting.
It's never good. I don't trust
And
it.
so he so far spends 1 round chanting. That brings
Oh,
us
God.
back to Onyx.
We gotta get up that hill.
Okay. Let me see if I can do a thing. Let's see. Let's do. Oh yeah.
Okay, wait, what was that? What are you measuring? Please say psych.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Fireball.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, mama.
So, what's the range on Fireball? 120?
150.
Hell yeah, mama.
Okay.
So, let me
About
see.
to hit them
I
dudes with a holy hand grenade.
It's a deck save from that guy.
can
He's yeah. Oh, let me give you the. I got a template for that.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh, okay. I have to go get the Fireball template because you guys are level 3 now.
Let's
Yep.
go.
So let's put this here. We'll give control of this to Omega. Nope. And then copy it again. And down we go here. All right, Omega. Okay, I need to resize this, though, because all this... No, the squares
Yeah.
are normal. No, they're not.
Oh,
Holy
shit.
Oh, no.
It's a fucking nuke.
That, yeah. My
No,
man got
I-
that kill streak. You know,
Yo,
I-
what the
cast,
hell is even that?
I cast Nuclear Bomb.
Okay, let's see. Where's the... I have to, like, zoom in to get this the right size, I think. Okay. Now, let's see. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay. Okay. I think... Nope, that's not quite tall enough, maybe? But that looks like it's... Okay, what the hell is happening? That maybe looks right. Yeah, there we go. That seems to be... Okay, I think that's the right size. It's a 20-foot
Okay.
radius, right?
Yeah, say 20-foot radius. Let me just put this into chat if I can. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, 20-foot radius sphere.
Okay, cool. I just want to double check that I have that right.
Just looking at the squares, that's 12 squares, though. That's 3 by 4. 4
Okay.
across and 3 up and down.
5, 10. Okay. It is a 20-foot square. Oh, but
Okay.
it's a 20-foot square.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
That
Okay.
works.
So where do you want to put it? I don't know who you can hit. It's gonna kind of be up to you.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out, where I can put it.
Like, I don't know that there's any. I guess you can get the Berserker and the Druid if you put
Yeah.
it there.
I'll go ahead and just fire it there.
Okay. I guess
Call
we
it
can
good.
put it- Okay. Well, where's my?
Okay, and then they have to make a dexterity saving throw
Okay.
to take half damage.
Okay, so that's 2 dex saves from me. 1 for the Druid.
Yep.
And 1 for the Berserker.
DC 16.
Okay, the 3 is not going to do it.
God.
Nor is
damn.
the 9. 29 damage. So, right off the bat, the guy who just started chanting, who is out here sort of with a
Oh my God.
just, you know,
Bye-bye.
just out here chanting. I don't know what his chanting sounds like, but he's he's chanting. And he fucking just instantly incinerated, which means
Oh
we
my
can drop the chant
God.
back down to 0 because that interrupts his chanting for the round. The
Thank
other
God.
guy also fails and takes a massive amount of damage. As you, completely just incinerate
I'm
these guys.
really glad we weren't like in a cellar and we were all standing in that.
Actually, just to save time, I'm going to put this on the GM
Yeah.
layer and just leave it on the map up here in the
That's
middle
fair.
of nowhere.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay,
My
great.
word.
So yeah, you blast off a fireball. Any movement from Onyx?
Let me
Kidding.
see. No movement from me, I don't think. Because I think. Oh no, he moved up. That's right. I'm gonna move up next to Ash, I think. Like kitty corner. And call it good there.
I don't know how many times you do that. Every time somebody starts chanting, just yeet.
Like,
Get it out.
you shut the fuck up.
Yeah. You're ruining my concentration.
How about maybe fuck you? If I was ever a bard that could cast fireball that took like fireball as a magical secret spell, that would be how I would do it. That would just like every time he would just go fuck you.
Yes.
Oh man. Okay, so that is your second round of Blade Song. You moved up the hill a little bit. That brings us to this dude who starts coming down the hill. Let's
Come
see.
on, Big Daddy.
He's gonna dash, and he does make it to melee with Ash with that dash, but he can't quite attack, bringing us to Cass.
Okay. Let's see if I can.
Oh, there is a dead tree where the fire. Actually, hang on. Where did that fireball? I need someone who's making that, bringing that to my attention that there's a dead tree up there.
It would be really close. I don't know.
It is really
Yeah.
close. It just misses the dead tree by like 1 square. If you hit both the Berserker and the Druid, you can't quite hit the tree.
You can't quite hit it. Yeah, that okay.
So,
I figured.
good catch, Synapsis, but not quite. Okay.
Thank you for checking.
Sorry, you are back at Cass. What would you like to do?
Well, Mesa Disruption.
That's right.
Oh,
Love to see it.
shit.
Oof. Brutal.
I miss.
You got another attack though, right?
You do have 2 attacks.
Yeah, I'll use my extra attack.
Please.
Bro, what?
Oh my God.
Same damn
Another
roll. 12 again.
12.
Oh,
Jeez.
brutal. Someone inspire this man. I guess.
Didn't
woman.
have inspiration?
No,
I
I
don't
burned
think
it on
so.
my last
Oh
one.
no. Hold
Oh,
on.
well, I can fix
Brutal.
that. Not for this turn, but okay.
Okay, so you attempt to take out this highly weakened warrior, but are just unable. He's in desperation dodging your attacks. That brings us to Ash.
All right, Ace, this one's for you, baby. We're doing the
Inspiration.
rogue stuff.
Inspiration back for Cass.
Okay, and I'm not seeing our Oh, there they are. Okay. So all 4 of us have it. All right.
Yes. Yeah, I may put like a little glow on him or something in the future, or a shadow or something to make him pop a little more. But so far, we're just keeping it basic and easy.
We're gonna
Okay.
pull some rogue shit. You ready?
Pull some
Yes.
Bonus action. Cunning. We're gonna disengage from Big Daddy here,
Okay.
and we are gonna move just down the hill away from that guy,
Okay. Nice.
and then we're gonna take a short sword attack on this cat.
Look at him go.
You love to see it. So before I make this attack, I only have the one sword, but I am genuinely curious. Silver doesn't do anything to undead, right?
Not these guys, no.
Okay, well, so
Like
I didn't
higher level
know if
undead, like vampire, like because these guys don't have resistance to stuff anyway. These
Yeah.
particular dudes don't really have a lot of damage resistance. Again, I'm
Right.
sort of like the stat block doesn't say that these guys are undead, but like they crawled out of burial
Yeah.
cairns, so we're sort of like homebrewing this a little bit, right? Wizards, what's up? Figure it out. Are these guys undead or not? Okay, why are they living in rocks where dead people live? Anyway. So normally what I do is like the silver bypasses damage resistance, right? If they're
Got
like,
it. Yeah.
That situation. So anyway, but these guys
Yeah,
don't
I
have
just
that
wanted
damage
to make
resistance,
sure.
so-
Yeah, I just want to make sure before we got there is all.
Yeah.
But we do get our sneak attack, and that's really all I care about in my life. Let's go, 17.
17 hits.
Let's go. And that will be
16.
16.
He's on death's door,
Damn it.
but he has not passed the threshold, baby.
Yeah.
God, these things are bad.
They're tough. They are tough.
We should have taken the wine back to town.
That brings us to Wandress.
Okay, Wanderous is tired of screwing around, so
That's right.
he holds out his left hand actually, and does a little bit of concentrating, and a flame blade, and the flame blade is kind of purple, appears as a bonus action in his
Okay.
left hand, but he uses it to stab the guy right beside him because he's basically tired of messing around, and
Okay.
he's doing that at level 2. Oh wait, was that right, or was it a level 1 spell? I'm doing it at level 2.
That's not what I want. That's what I want.
It is a
here's his
level 2
little
spell. Okay.
glowing flame blade. Okay. So that is concentration. Now, is Shillelagh concentration? Excuse me 1 second. It is not. Okay, and then this also lasts for 10 minutes, but is concentration. So let's see. We'll give you
Okay, I
that.
clicked the thing that said what it was, but where do I click it to see if I hit it?
So with that, I think that like if you click the little the word bubble next to it, it'll put the text of the spell into chat. But if you click on the name of it,
Well, that's what I thought I did. Okay.
if you click on the
Input at
name,
level.
and that'll tell you what level
Okay,
you're.
but I already did that and said input at level 2. So am I
Okay.
not seeing it in chat somewhere?
Well, just finish
no,
it out
wait,
and see what
I haven't
happens.
done it yet. There it is.
Oh no,
There
it
it
did the
is.
same thing.
Oh.
Hang on,
Thanks for the answer.
I think I can fix this. Output attack. There we go. I got you. 1 second. Try it one more time.
Okay.
Do the whole thing same way, and then see what happens.
So I click on the name of it.
Yes.
Flame blade. Okay.
Okay. It did what?
And
What?
it didn't do the number. It didn't ask me what level.
Okay. We can fix this. This is a roll 20 problem. Output attack.
So Wander stabs him 3 times now.
Yeah, that's right. Get all the stabbies.
Okay, spell attack, melee, damage. It does how much damage? 3d6
I think that's
of
right.
fire damage. And saving throw
Yeah.
none. Higher level casting does an extra d6.
And it's
complete
also
spell.
casting light. Not that we need it, but
Why can't I edit the
well, do you want me just to roll 3d6s and add something?
well, you'll
to
need
it?
to roll your d20 plus your spell attack bonus first.
Okay, so is that a 22 to hit?
Okay. I'm just testing that out. If you want to go ahead and roll it now.
Okay, where do I roll it? Back in
Back in
oh,
the same
s-
place, yeah. Now, why won't it let me change the...
Well, now I can't pull up my.
Weird that it won't let me edit the critical on this, but I don't really won't deal with that some of the time.
Well, you're not
Just-
going to believe
just-
this, but I can't find my character sheet.
Okay, I don't know what to tell you about that. Your
Uh,
spell attack bonus is 8, so if you just want to roll a d20 plus 8,
All right, let's do it. But that's like a weird thing. Okay, D20.
d20 plus 8. 17 plus
So
8 will
that's
definitely
17
hit.
plus 8 is
So then
25.
go ahead and roll your 3d6
Oh, the 17 was to hit
to hit.
3d6s. So that's like /R space 3d6. 18.
Oh,
my max
look at that.
damage.
Uh-huh.
Wondrous, finish him.
I deserve that because I've been having a bad night. I wanna
If
tell you
ever
that I
there's
wanted-
a toasty I've ever seen, it's got to be max damage on a flame blade. Okay, sorry.
And I got that blade now for 10 minutes.
Yep.
Okay, so I kill it, hopefully.
Finish him.
Okay, then I'm going to take my 30 feet and run up the hill towards wherever the chanting was
Okay, but
coming
do you want to talk
from.
to me about how you kill this man real quick before you do that?
Well, I was just pissed off because nothing was working. So I whipped out my blade and I just stabbed it 3 times. Well, I actually only stabbed it once.
Wow.
And that was it. I just stabbed it right in the gut and twisted
Beautiful.
the knife.
Okay. So he is dead. You can move wherever you want.
Okay. Well, I probably would move toward the road. Okay, I'm going to move right there.
Okay, it is difficult terrain if you're not moving on the path. So you can move 15 feet directly up the hill, or you can move, 30 feet if you go on
Well,
the
what
path.
are those black things sticking up?
These things here,
The little spikies. Are they
Yeah,
just showing it's a
those
hill?
are just showing the topography. Yeah.
Okay. And I'm going to move 15 feet up the hill. Yeah. Well, now wait a minute. But see, if I go to the path, I have to go all the way the heck around there. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going 15 feet up the hill.
Okay, 15 feet up the hill.
So I now
And
have
it's
Shillelagh
in-
and I have the flame blade.
And I think you used
Maybe I
Shillelagh
can do
last
some
turn, so-
damage now.
Okay. Let's see who's next. This guy he can get in here. Start rushing over here. And these guys are piling up on you. Okay. Okay. This guy.
Where the hell is my...
Okay, this guy's coming down the hill at you. He can dash all the way next to his buddy. Actually, he can dash. He can make it to Wanderous, but he can't attack down. This is rough, guys. Okay. You can make it over there. That's as far as you can go, but I guess we put you on there now. Okay, this guy can make it into the circle, and he going to start chanting. That is one chant for him. That brings us to this guy who is dead, and then this guy who is almost dead, who is going to recklessly attack Ash. That's 17 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. For 5 points of slashing damage. Ooh, that's loud as hell. Sorry, guys. There we go. Okay. For 5 points of slashing damage, bring us to this druid on the top of the hill who is dead and is out of initiative. Onyx, you're up. This one dude on death's door. 2 more of these guys have rushed down the hill, and you can begin to see several more of these warriors kind of like beginning to come down this main part of the hill at you guys. What would y'all like to do?
So you measure now.
All right, wait, hang on. We'll get it for you. I don't know how many of these you have left in the tank, but
Yeah, let me just see about where that would go.
all right. There you go. You can move that wherever you want.
This is my last one, but let me see. Oh, I need to select that one. Let's see. Yeah, that'll hit both of those.
Hey, and it'll hit the tree as well. And I need to look up what happens when you hit the tree.
Hopefully
right.
all the good things.
Either something really good or really bad.
Okay,
Damn.
DC 16 for dexterity roll to take half damage, otherwise just 31 fire.
Good
Okay.
Lord.
Oh, it's not a tree. This is actually a giant wooden statue with an eerie resemblance to Strahd von Zarovich. My bad.
Burn
Oh,
But it's
Burn it.
wood,
Yeah.
right? Wood.
It does appear to be made of wood.
Yepper.
Okay,
Burn, baby, burn.
All right, hang on. Okay, I gotta do some stuff over here real quick. Do I have just like a statue? No, that's not it. Okay. Sorry, guys. I forgot to look this up before. Come on. Know that you have statues in somewhere, right? There we go. Okay. Yeah, this
So
will
are
do
there
for
still
now.
2 live bad guys down the hill while Pixel
Yes.
is figuring? There's still
Yeah, there's a guy right next to me in Onyx, and then there is one right here.
Yeah.
And there's
They're
one
both
right on top
alive.
of you as well.
Yep.
well. There's what are the 2 funny signals over?
I think it was Shillelagh was a green one, and then I was thinking red is
Mine is Shirley, but there's like look
flame?
like targets over you and the
Oh,
or
I have
over
inside-
Ash and the,
I have insightful fighting on the
Okay,
guy that has a target.
31.
okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, so it does look like the statue takes some damage, although as you look at this thing, it's made of wood, but it does appear to get rained on pretty frequently. And actually, so I might have moved this thing. Where exactly do you put the fireball?
I think
Right there. That,
if I can, right here,
yeah,
I
you can
think
get
is
'em- you can get it there. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, I will send this back. See everybody, and then you are definitely in that a little bit. Okay, so it does take some damage from the fire, but you can tell that it gets rained on pretty frequently.
Okay.
Make a. I'm gonna say a nature check.
Okay.
Onyx, as you do this, and then I gotta roll saves for these other guys while you're doing that.
nature.
They both fail.
Dang it.
That's a 4 and a 2, and you rolled 31 damage. 2 more druids just wiped
Yes.
out. God damn. Brutal. Not that many.
Okay.
druids
I
left.
rolled a 13 for my nature check.
13. Yeah, I think that's high enough. You get the sense that like it would burn better if you guys had some sort of accelerant on it. Like it's wet green wood kind of, and it's like like and the fire is not like the fireballs. It's a massive amount of damage, right? But it's not like a sustained. You know what I mean? Like if you built a bonfire in this thing, of course it would burn eventually. But you're just like hitting it with a single flash, which does a lot of damage to like people. But to, it's like if you doused it in oil or some kind of accelerant, you could really light it up. But it took damage from that. It for sure did.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. So you blast that. You've got 7 rounds left on your blade song. Any more movement from Onyx?
I kind of want to risk moving away, but I don't know where I would move to. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Man, holy hell.
I think I'm just gonna go stick here for now. And just stay posted here. I think that's really my best option at this point. So
Chant is back to 0. Okay. So you're gonna stick where you are. That brings us to this berserker. Yeah, I think he's gonna rush up on Onyx because he sees the other one is about to die, and if he leaves, you guys have a straighter shot than Cass and Wandress do, and also there's another guy in the way. He's gonna take a reckless attack on. These guys have been doing all their attacks reckless. You guys should have it. Okay, just a heads up. You have advantage on every attack against these berserkers for the rest of combat because they always take reckless attacks. So I'm sorry. We've probably messed up some inspiration here. I do apologize on that, but just keep that in mind, folks. You always have advantage on these guys. That is a 24 to hit Onyx.
oh, what now?
It's a 24 to hit.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
For 8 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And that brings us back to Cass. And Cass, because I screwed that up, I'll give you a free DM inspiration.
Thanks.
But also, from here on out, you guys got to remember that I'm reckless attacking every single turn with these guys.
Okay.
There's no circumstance where they don't reckless you. So just.
I think I'm gonna move over and back up Onyx and Ash.
Okay.
Since they have 2 on them right now, even though one's close to death.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna move up to this guy and hit him with the trusty mace.
Okay, let it rip.
Look at us sticking together like a unit.
23.
23, that'll hit.
Hammer smash face
13.
odds. Let's go.
13. Nice hit.
Now here comes the extra attack.
Second attack.
We like to call it the boom.
18.
No, that's
Sorry,
23. You
I'll
got
shut up.
advantage.
Oh yeah,
I
23.
mean, they both
my
hit,
bad.
but. Okay.
And then 20.
20
damage.
Ooh, boy. So altogether, like 33 points of damage. Damn.
That's right.
You
Okay.
are laying into this guy, immediately looking rough.
Okay, real talk. Like with that. Oh wait, never mind.
Okay.
I'm silly. Yeah. Yeah. So 20 points of damage.
Okay.
33 altogether.
Ash, you're up.
Okay, we gotta try to get this guy down before I make any other promises, I suppose.
Okay.
I already have advantage. I got
You
my
do have
sneak
advantage.
attack on 3 accounts here.
Yeah.
Not literally, but
Actually, you don't have to insightful fighting these guys either, because every time you have advantage, you get sneak attack. So you can sort of forget about that. The druids you would have to insightful fighting, but these guys you don't even
okay.
have to
Oh, cool.
think about it.
I don't.
As long as
that would
they've
leave it open
attacked
for
somebody.
like. Yeah, they would leave me open for cunning action and like.
Yeah, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, steady aim is worthless then because that literally just
Yeah.
gives me advantage.
Okay, let her rip.
Okay, sorry, I was reading my shit. Bam! Come on, mama.
It's a 19. 'cause
No,
that-
it is not. Oh, yeah, it is.
It is a 19.
Ooh, let's go.
How many times? Advantage every time.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
This whole fight.
Panicked.
Advantage,
panicked.
advantage. Okay,
Okay.
carry on. Oh yeah, for sure, gone.
Yes.
Okay. We'll cancel your
And then,
Here.
since I have movement now. What I
We've
will
got
do
movement
is
and bonus action.
5, 10, 15. I will go ahead and move through my peeps here and get to the other side of this guy.
Okay.
Kind of set me up for helping wherever I'm needed.
Okay. Wandress. You are muted. Muted. You're muted, Wandress.
Okay, has the guy that's directly in front of me, has he attacked anybody and gone reckless?
I don't believe so because I
think
think,
he-
that he had to dash to get to you at all.
That's right.
So he
Okay,
is
then
not.
I am going to hit him with my flame blade.
Okay.
And now I'm okay to just hit it.
Yeah, I think
The
so.
name of it.
Drum roll, please. Oh my god.
25
Okay,
will
that's
hit.
a 25 to hit, and now I hit the damage at level 2. It's only 4 damage,
Oof.
but is that you've already got it lined up to do whatever needs to be?
What else does it do to him?
Well, there was the thing about the. Wait a minute.
I think it just does the damage.
It's just the damage.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the shillelagh that does the extra thing.
Right. Well, the thing that I don't have set up correctly is if you happen to crit with this thing, it won't, because we've been doing the homebrew crit rules, right, in this campaign. If you happen to crit, it won't necessarily do that correctly.
Okay, why does it have, like, it says flame blade, and then over to the side it says +8 in parentheses, but it's grayed out?
+8 is your attack bonus. So you rolled a 17 on the die plus 8 for your wisdom plus proficiency.
Okay.
So that's just
and
letting us know how you calculated.
And my
your...
3d6s turned out to a 4.
Yeah, you rolled 2 1s and a 2. It was rough.
Could you see it? You knew that was it?
Yeah, if you hold your mouse over where it says 4, it'll show you the math on those d6s.
Okay, thank you.
Rough,
I
buddy.
appreciate that because it just I didn't want to believe it. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Well, damn, I barely touched him.
Yeah.
Be right with you, buddy.
I mean, he was
I
the
am
one
going
that
to-
got hit by the fireball earlier, so he's taken some damage. But yeah.
Okay, so I am going to move around him toward the path
Okay.
and get ready to die.
Okay. Yeah. Speaking of,
Love that confidence.
these guys start coming down the path, and at 60 feet, they get right to Wondrous. Okay, the one
Oh.
next to Wondrous is going to Reckless. That's a 16 to hit.
It probably hits. I need to get to that page. My armor class is 13. It hits.
Okay, for 4 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And now he has Recklisted.
Okay.
Recklist. And then this guy is dead.
No
Okay, wait, am I
chance for
missing
you.
one of these guys? No, he's not till there. Okay, wait. But Wondrous. Heck, that guy moves. So this guy would have gotten to move, and I forgot to move him. Okay, he rushes down as well. Wondrous has 3 of these dudes on him. But that does bring us to Onyx.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and let me see. I don't know if this
You
will
guys need to see the
help.
sort of
Okay,
muddies
it's just the
everything.
one. Might do extra damage anyway. So I'm gonna go ahead and cast Green Flame Blade.
Okay.
In an attempt to hit the berserker in front of me.
Okay.
So that does
It's
a
a one
weapon
action
attack.
instantaneous. Okay. Okay, so you'll need to make a weapon attack as part of
Yep.
the action.
So
You
I'm
do
gonna
have
do.
advantage on this guy.
Okay, so 23 to hit.
23 hits.
Okay, and that is let's see. 5 piercing damage, and then let me roll
Let's see.
the let's see.
Oh, it says you cause green fire to leap from the target to a different creature of
Yep.
your choice within 5 range. The second creature takes fire damage.
If I choose, I believe.
At 5th level,
Yeah,
it's
of your
1d8.
choice,
Okay.
yeah.
I don't think you actually have anybody that you can hit him with.
Yeah, which is fine.
Because it has to be a different creature. So I think you might
different
want to. I
creature,
mean,
okay.
it's a cantrip, but
It's
yeah,
a
I don't think it
cantrip,
does you any good on this one.
I mean, granted, yeah, it's okay. Yeah, never mind. I mean,
Okay.
regardless, it doesn't really do anything for me. So,
Okay, so you hit him with your sword for 5 damage.
yep, 5 damage.
Okay.
And then Shoot. Okay.
You can move around if you want, but I think that's it.
I'm gonna go ahead and just take the opportunity attack. So
Okay.
it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Okay, he's going to attack. Based on the
Okay.
wording of this, he does not still have advantage because it is not
Okay.
his turn.
Yep.
Did it roll? I don't think. There it goes. That is a 16 to hit.
Yep.
Okay.
Meets beats it.
4 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Okay. You've got 6 rounds of Blade Song left. Now we've got one more of these guys in melee with Cass and Ash. Cass, I think, hit him, and Ash hasn't. So we're going to have him go for Cass. That's a 10 to hit. That does not hit.
Nope.
And then it is Cass's turn.
No, well, if that guy tried to hit me, well, I'm gonna hit him back.
There you go.
You try to hit us, we hit you back.
12.
Does a 12 to hit? 12 does not hit these guys.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna go ahead and burn my extra attack.
Okay.
Damn it.
Also a 12.
Okay, I'm not gonna burn inspiration or anything, but I will. I can still use movement, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
And he has already
since-
taken his opportunity attack, so he can't take an opportunity attack against you.
Okay,
because he
perfect.
swung on Onyx. I don't remember who it was. Was that you? I did that to somebody. I did that to where I baited their opportunity attack. It might have been Jacob, who had like reactions to counterspell with this guy or something, and I used Fox to like bait his reaction. And then somebody went to cast a spell, and he's like, "I cast," and I said, "No, you don't," and he was like, "You son of a bitch." So that can be a really good tactic if you've got a character that can take the hit, is to just like bait that reaction out, and then they can't use it anymore.
Dang.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and like.
Oh wait, real quick. When he made his opportunity attack, not to interrupt, when he made his opportunity attack against Onyx, you would have gotten a Sentinel attack.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize Onyx was still there.
Well,
No,
Onyx
I
had
moved.
moved, and he got an opportunity attack when Onyx left,
Against-
and
okay,
you would have gotten
I-
a Sentinel when that happened.
Yeah.
So go ahead and make that
Lay
attack.
it down.
No, go ahead and make the extra attack.
Okay, bet.
Paladin style. Hit him with the sauce. Is that what the kids
26.
say?
And 26 finally
Yes.
does hit. Go ahead and let it rip.
17.
17. That is a nasty hit. Okay, and then any movement from you.
Yeah, since Wondrous has 3 on him, I'm gonna ruler just to make sure I have enough movement. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna move up
Okay.
to around here.
Okie
Alright.
dokie.
The bases are loaded. Can
Ash.
Ace get the grand slam? Come on.
There you are. Ash, you're up.
Okay, well, I don't have any bonus actions that I need burn, so let's do a sword attack. Come on, please.
26 to hit. 26 hits.
Mm-hmm.
16 points of damage. Ash, finish him.
Yes.
Okay, so as Cass, like, you know, is kind of batting him around with the shield and stuff, I'd like to come in and like stab him through the calf, right? And then like, if, you know, for flair, if we can just like kind of come through with the slash to the top as he falls to his knee, right? Just for flair.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Is that cool? Okay. I didn't want to go too far with the
No.
double attack, but I felt it'd be
Listen,
fun to.
finish him. It's flavor. You know, you've already killed
Okay.
him. This is just the, you know.
Yeah, I love
Okay,
it.
so
Do
he's
the
down.
cast and like kind of grip the sword like where the blade's against my arm and like come across like that, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah, love it.
Yeah, mama.
This is the MSG of D&D.
Hey, listen, I just don't want to get too cocky, okay? Because here in a minute, Strahd's gonna come running back down the road, and I'm gonna be really sad.
Okay, you can move. Where you want to go?
Oh yeah, let's get up here in the thick of it.
Into the thick of it.
But we'll hold on. I can't see what I'm doing. My bad. I would like to, for the time being, probably just 5, 10. We're gonna use 15 and just get to here next to Onyx.
Okay.
sent me up to
All
start
right,
helping.
Wandress, you are surrounded, but your friends have dispatched the others and come to your aid. What would you like to do?
Okay, Wandress would like to hit the guy that is wounded who hit him and hurt him, because then Wandress will have advantage.
Yes.
And the best thing that he's got is still that flame blade.
Okay.
So he is going to hit the guy that you said had taken good damage and got caught by the fire and attacked him.
Okay, let her rip.
So he knows he's in a bad way, but he is sticking that guy straight in the gut with the flame blade.
15
and that's a
hits.
15 to hit. And it is
8 fire damage, not too
damage
shabby.
on that guy.
Okay, yeah, he's beginning to look pretty rough. Anything else from Wandress? Any movement?
Well, I don't think Wanderers can move. So
Okay.
I think, he could move, like I can move. He can go to there,
Yeah,
but
he
I
could
don't
go, like,
really
5
think
feet
it
up,
gets him anything.
Okay.
So,
Okay, one of these guys behind you is going to reckless with his great axe. That is a 13 to hit with that advantage.
I think the 13, he's hitting me.
Yes, Wandress.
13 is my armor class.
Okay. So that is going to be 11 slashing damage. And
Is it?
go ahead. Oh, and your turn has passed. You have your reaction back now, Cass, and it is the guy that is next to you. That was who that was.
Yeah, that was what I wanted to
So
know. Okay,
you do
then
have
I'll
your
use
sentinel on
that.
he reckless, so that's a 26.
Yep, so 26, perfect.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's 15.
15 points. That's the first time this guy's been hit, but you start the... Oop, that's not right. Hang on. He does not have negative 86 hit points. I don't know how that happened. Okay.
It'd be pretty cool if he did.
Right? Be cooler if you did. Anyway, okay. You guys notice cresting the hill,
Oh, Jesus.
one last druid holding it down, and that druid... Where is it?
Oh, God.
That druid restarts the chant
And you're out of fireballs, aren't you?
for one round.
Oh, he's not even.
Yeah.
Oh, he's okay. There. Yeah. He's gone. Damn it.
Okay.
No, yeah, I don't have any more fireballs, but I might have something.
The countdown begins.
Can we hear him chant?
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's like a loud, like, Gandalf
Okay,
ass,
then-
like, oh,
then- from the midst of the guys that he's surrounded by, when he hears that chanting, because he's a druid also, Wanderer shouts, "Get the chanter! Take out the chanter!"
Okay, Wander's got a 19 to hit
Yes.
from this guy behind you for 9 slashing damage.
Okay.
And our last guy also coming at you. They are focusing fire here. That is once again 2 nat 1s.
Yes.
So I am going to say on this guy with 2 nat 1s on that, he falls over prone. He like swings at you, and you, having been hit, you're like dodging the other guy, and they just get their attack wrong, and he spins around and falls over on the uneven terrain of this hillside. That brings us to Onyx. What you got?
Okay. Yeah, I totally miscalculated because I forgot about my blade song benefits, but it's fine. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay. Now, which square specifically did you go through? Because that one guy might get an attack.
Yeah, I went through Ash, like
Okay.
kind of like
Yeah, okay.
sneaking through.
I'll allow
If that
That's
works.
fair enough. That's close enough.
Okay.
Okay.
Am I able to see the druid?
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and cast magic missile at 2nd level.
Okay.
Yes, and
That's going to be 4
see. Yep.
darts.
I think
Okay.
that was yeah.
So that's 5, 8, 11, 13 damage. Nice. Yeah, you your magic missiles, which remind me again, are those little
Yeah, so it's more just like
Trees?
I guess like cedar trees,
That's-
like
yeah, so
Before you go
your
on past him, I
little
gotta
cedar
say something.
trees fire on. Yes, bonus mom.
Well, my spell about the blade, it was a concentration spell.
Okay.
So taking
Oh,
this
you've
damage.
taken some damage, yeah.
But the only thing about that is it's a bonus action to recast it. So the spell card says if it falls, you can just recast it again, but it uses your bonus action. So do you want me
Okay,
to,
wait a
should I have
second.
rolled
What
for
now?
those or? It doesn't matter except
no,
it takes
you
my.
if you lose concentration, you'd have to cast the spell again fully. I don't know how many hits you've
But
taken.
isn't it a bonus action?
Well, but it'll take your bonus action to recast
Yes.
it. Yes, but you do have to spend the spell slot. But it's like if you let go of it, you can like vanish the blade and bring it back as a bonus action. Like just letting like it's like if you drop it,
okay.
it just so. But that's
Well,
not
I
the same
think-
thing as losing concentration. But anyway,
Okay, well, I'm
um,
sorry. I want you to get finished
yeah.
with Onyx
Oh, you're
first,
fine.
but
No,
I
no.
should
Mhm.
do at least 2
Yeah.
rolls for concentration to see if I still have it then.
yes, yeah. Go ahead and do your 2 concentration rolls. And that was movement and action from Onyx. Was there anything else?
Shoot, I don't think that there's really a good bonus action spell that I can. Well, even though I can't do that. Never mind.
Okay.
That's it.
All right, that brings us to down here. This guy's dead. He doesn't get a turn. Cass, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna go for the one that, the one that I've already damaged.
Okay.
My
Make your attack.
That's a
concentrations were a 12 and a
22.
19.
Okay, those maintain concentration. And yes, that hits.
For
Was that
15.
Okay, 15 more
extra
damage.
attack. 24
Hits.
for another
Another
15.
Okay, yeah, this guy is looking really rough. You are chunking through this HP. Ash, you're up.
Okay, so I'm putting complete faith in Onyx that he's got the druid here, and I'm gonna try to help 3-on-3 action here.
Incredible.
Spellcaster v spellcaster.
I believe in you,
Wizard fight. Wizard fight.
We're gonna go for the guy that he just damaged in hopes
Okay.
that we can bring that
Double
home
up on
too.
him.
I'm popping in and stealing kills.
Yeah.
Y'all are getting the assist though. It's great. No. Sorry. I already have advantage and I already have sneak attack, so no bonus action. That's a 17 for
17
me.
will hit.
And that is, I can't math, 19.
19.
Okay. He is on death's door.
Damn it. I
But
thought we
he's
had it.
not quite dead.
Okay. And that's it for me.
Mhm.
Okay, Wandress, you've got one guy behind you, prone. He has taken a bunch of hits, but is still good to go. The one that Ash just stabbed is like almost dead, straight up. And the other guy to the north west of you is, I guess southwest of you, is fully untouched.
Okay.
Oh, we are
Oh,
close
God.
to time
But
here,
the
folks.
guy that's prone.
How's
what
everybody
happened?
on time tonight? Do you guys want to stick it out and try and finish this fight, or do you guys want to?
I'm good to stick it out for this fight, personally. I don't know about anybody else, but
I certainly am, but I don't know about anybody else. But do I get anything special if I hit the guy when he's down?
No, you have advantage because he's down, but you already had that because of reckless, so no. But you have
Okay.
advantage against all these guys because
Okay,
they all
if it's not
reckless
anything
you, so-
special, then I am going to use that blade again on the
Okay.
guy who is heavily damaged.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack with advantage.
All right, let me get back. I was taking my, yeah, there we go. I'm working on it. I'm sorry. I'm slow moving through the,
I don't know anybody that's in a hurry.
what did I do? It's an
18
18 to
hits.
hit. And my damage is 8.
All right, Wandress, talking about kill stealing. This one's yours.
Okay, that's the purple blade. He has the same modem every time. He hits him right in the gut. Tries to stick his arm
That's right,
through
it's
the
purple
guy.
one. No, that's not right.
Okay.
Okay. Great. Yeah. So you stick him right in the gut after. It's like Ash stabs him in the back and he goes, ah, and then you stab him in the front and he goes, oh, and then he falls over and dies. Okay. And that was your action and your movement from Wanderous.
Do I have a bonus action?
You haven't used one, so yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to look down at my chest, which is very damaged, and I'm going to cast Healing Word on myself. So I'm going to mumble under my breath words that you can't understand because it's in Furbolg. And then I'm going to do a D4 plus my spell casting modifier. So the D4 is a 2, and the spell casting modifier, I keep losing my sheet. It's crazy. It's 5. So that's for 9 points of healing.
I think that adds up to 7, doesn't it?
What? 5 plus 2 is 7. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Very good. All good. Okay. That brings us to this berserker, who is Le Dead. That brings us to the second druid. 2 rounds of chanting.
Oh God, they're making me nervous.
I
I don't know what happens.
What happens as he chants, my guys? Okay, and that brings us to another one of these guys. Who, gosh, he's got so much going on. But Wanderous is the weakest, so he's going to keep focusing fire. That's a reckless attack on Wanderous. 23 to hit.
Hits.
9 points of slashing damage. And he does not get a sentinel from cast because you're not quite in range.
Yep.
Okay, on it. I mean, Wanderous has to do a concentration spell, which is a D20.
Plus I don't think that's going to make it. It's a plus your constitution modifier, which.
No, it doesn't make it.
And then a reckless
So
attack
I
on
lose
Wanderous from the
concentration.
last guy. I've got a 19 to hit.
Hit me.
Yep.
Oh
Hits.
Lord.
For 12 damage.
No,
I'm down.
no.
Wanderous is down. Didn't get to cast Cure Wounds on himself,
Wanderous
so he's down.
is down. So this guy is breathing heavily. He cuts and Wanderous falls with a cry. Wanderous. Okay. So Synapsis, Wanderous will get to roll a hit die if Wanderous survives and gets hit points again, is how that works. So a hit die can't bring Wanderous back up from 0, but once Wanderous gets, hit points, he will gain the extra hit die at that point. But you do have a hit die coming your way, Wanderous, when the time comes. And that brings us to Onyx. We've got a druid chanting 2 rounds deep. What are you going to do? Oh, you're muted.
Yep, thank you. I'm going to move up as close as I can within the circle.
Okay.
And let's see. I'm just reading through my spells real quick. No, okay. Okay, I'm not going to take any chances with this. Actually, no, I might. I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb.
Ooh, okay.
And I'm going to be dealing fire damage to that. Druid, and I'm going to cast it at 2nd level, which is going to be 4d8. So,
okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
This cast is. There we go. Damn it.
25. No. Oh, you don't have advantage. Yeah, so that is an 11 to hit. An 11 does not hit this druid.
Okay.
Who you can see the druid's skin has been turned into bark and fortified. It has higher AC than you might expect. But
Gotcha. Okay. I'm gonna spend my chat inspiration on that.
Okay.
And re-roll this.
Come on, baby.
Mm-hmm.
And if you hit, we'll use the first damage.
Okay.
Oh no!
I really want to use my DM inspiration.
You don't have DM inspiration?
No, I'm gonna use my DM inspiration.
Pulling out
I
all the
think
stops,
I'll
baby.
allow it. I'll allow
Come
it.
on, come on, come on.
I have to. It's the last fucking one.
A lot riding on this roll.
I'm scared.
You get an 11 again. 17.
17.
17 hits.
Yes, yes.
17 hits for, we'll go back on the first roll. 17 plus 6 is
17.
like 23.
23.
Yeah.
Onyx. Finish him.
Yes.
Okay, it's just gonna be kind of like. Okay, does anybody remember the fucking like fushigi balls? Like.
Oh yeah.
It's like the ball inside of a ball, and it's like you would roll it on your hands.
Yeah.
It's just like that. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and like just hit it, like, and cast it.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, so you roll this ball on your hands, and as you do, like the magical energy, you get inspiration back. The magical
Okay,
energy
thank you.
builds up in this ball, and it begins to glow, and then turn into flames. And you sort of like hit it off of your hand, and it sort of whoosh, whizzes through the air, blasting into this druid who falls dead in the circle at the top of the hill. That is it for Wandress as you whistle your happy tune. That brings
For
us back.
Wondrous.
Not Wander. I'm sorry. That was as Onyx as you whistle your happy tune. I don't know why I keep messing up you guys' names.
Because
I
I'm
did that last
dead.
episode too. Okay, Cass, you are up. What would you like to do?
Can I just step over this guy's lifeless body?
Yes, you can. For sure.
Okay.
Do you have any like bonus action to stabilize Wondrous? Just out of curiosity.
So I do have Spare the Dying. It's not a bonus action. It is a full action. I wouldn't be able to attack.
Okay.
But that is my plan eventually after we kill at least one of the other ones.
Well, I mean, realistically, as long as you get it in,
Yeah, I'll be
before
able
the
to do
last
it.
death save, right?
Yeah,
That's-
yeah. I mean,
I didn't
like,
want to like pull in on you, but I know that
No,
I
yeah,
can't
that was
remember
my
my shit
plan.
half the time. Okay.
Yeah, that was my plan.
You also have lay on hands, which is a whole other deal. But anyway, yeah, go ahead and make your attacks if you're attacking this guy.
Is lay on hands bonus? Thing?
No, it's an action.
No, it's an action.
Okay. I was just curious.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The only
so-
bonus action healing pretty much in the game is Healing Word.
Cool. I was just wondering.
Which I hadn't.
And
used.
as far as I know, there may be somebody else that knows something like
Yeah.
that, but that's the only one I can think of off the top of my head.
Yeah. Okay, Mace of Disruption. Let's give her a send here. 13. That hits, right?
13 does hit these guys. They are not
I
heavily
actually got a
armored.
14, right?
Oh, you actually got a
Hey,
14.
oh,
'cause
yeah.
of- yeah.
That's a 16 for damage.
Okay. And this guy's pretty
Then-
fresh. That's the first wound on him.
23.
23 hits.
And that'll be an 18.
Oof. Yeah, two massive hits on this guy. He takes quite a bit of damage. And that is it for Cass. That brings us to Ash.
Okay. Cass got this guy. We're gonna bonus action disengage, so he
Okay.
can't do the slappy slaps. And I'm gonna pop right here to take on the other guy.
Okay.
Come on, advantage.
25 hits.
So
Also, Cass, don't forget you have Divine Smites if you want to lay extra damage to any of these guys. Okay.
No.
15. Oof, that is a nasty hit. He is close to death's door. Not quite down.
I can live with it.
Wondrous, that's your first death save.
Okay, you got it. If I can find it on my sheet. Wait a minute. Yeah, there you go. Did it show up? Did I do it?
I don't see it yet.
Okay, am I supposed to push where it says death saves on the?
Let's take a look. I got a
Oh
sheet.
no, the Aussie
Oh,
did
there it
it.
goes. Oh no.
That's Oz's.
No, that's
No, yeah,
Aussie.
that
Yeah, where it's the red.
there
yeah,
it is. It's a 3, so that's
Oh, no.
one
That is a
death
failure
save, one
for-
failure.
Wondrous. Uh-oh. Okay, we got one guy, reckless attack against Cass. 20 to hit,
It hits.
7 damage.
Yep.
Next guy, desperate, reckless attack against Ash. 17 to hit,
A bit.
7 points of damage. And I think he's going to start running. You'll get an attack of opportunity. Ash.
All the same parameters apply.
Oh, nat 20.
Whoa.
Let her rip. You
yes.
won't get sneak attack on this, but you probably won't need it
Ah,
because
fucking
you
lost
get
my
your
cone.
max damage. Yeah, 12 damage. He had 11 hit points left. Ash, as he turns in terror to flee from you. Blackmoon, whoever needs it most, and then probably. I mean, so Wandress already has one. Also, somebody gave Onyx back. Onyx and Ash are both at like 25 hit points. So either one of you guys, I'll let you fight over it. I don't care. Yeah. So Ash, finish him.
What's he wearing?
Fur, like
Okay.
animal furs.
What are you wearing?
Excellent. Wait, what's he wearing? Anyway, I want to grab a fistful of the fur.
Something
Right?
comfortable.
Oh my god. I would like to grab a fistful of the fur and like yank them back into my sword, right?
Yeah,
Like,
for
pull
sure.
them right back onto me. and,
I think
like,
he's
shove
wearing
them
a
up.
whole fur cape.
Oh hell yeah!
And
I'm
somewhere
kinked up into that.
somewhere in Barovia is a halfling with like a bob and bangs and big glasses who just sort of like looks up, who feels the chill in her heart
Oh no!
as you grab his cape of fur and yank him right back onto your silvered short sword. That takes him out. Onyx.
Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and move the axe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna go ahead and cast magic missile at first level. So let's see that. Submit and submit. Okay, so that is going to be 11 damage, force
11
damage to
damage.
the last one there.
Yeah, okay. He is still going. As you fire off your tree-based missiles. Pew pew pew. He is pretty hurt, but he's not quite down for the count.
Okay.
Cass, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna try to go ahead and finish this guy off.
Okay. I will remind you that well, never mind. 26 to hit. That'll hit. Roll damage.
Yep. And that'll be a 16.
Okay.
And then I'll do it again.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Oh, the poetry in these rolls.
I don't even know what the hell that is.
Yeah, so well it's kind of
That's-
wrong is what it is. So hang on, let me actually pull your thing up here. Is this you? Yeah. Alright, I clearly didn't edit this when I put it on your sheet. Where is the Mace of Disruption?
So it should be like 18 damage. No.
Okay, so your crit on the bludgeoning should be 6 instead of 4, and should be 12. So you're going to have 18 damage off the top, plus 5 plus 8, which is 13. 18 plus 13 is 31.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so this guy had 6 HP left. You obliterate him.
Yeah, like I just
finish him.
imagine I swing the mace like a baseball bat right at his head.
Yeah, and his head...
Like a T-ball.
Yeah, and much like a T-ball, all of a sudden the ball is gone. Except it's a little more Gallagher than T-ball at this point. Okay. Ash, what would you like to do?
They're not all dead. What happened?
No, they're all dead. But if Wanderous rolls a 1 on his next death saving throw, he dies. So you guys might want to get on that.
I definitely don't. Well, yeah, I definitely I should. That's fair.
Wait, I thought this was just his first one.
Well, he'd rolled
but
a
a nat
1.
1
If he
counts as
rolled,
2.
yeah, so he rolled a 3 and failed
shit.
1. But if he happens to roll a 1, there's like a 5% chance on the next initiative.
Medicine checks. What I got?
16 will stabilize Wanderous.
Okay, thank God.
Whew.
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 I got you,
Okay.
big guy.
Alrighty. Oh, that's wrong. Oop, there we are.
Well, I know, so my death save goes away, but
Your death
I'm
save
just
goes
at
away,
like
and you're
zero
at
hit
0
points.
hit points. And that is going to take you guys out of initiative. And we are going to leave our session there on the side of Yester Hill with dead druids and berserkers strewn about. Onyx, who unleashed an absolute just insane amount of violence. You were 3 for 3 on druids with fireballs. And then
Jesus.
yeah, cracked out that last one with your magic missiles. And
I have to ask though, if we're allowed to know, what would have happened if they chanted more? Is that like
that's
okay,
something you'll have to find out next time on the next exciting episode of Curse of Strahd. And that is where we're going to leave our session for the evening, folks. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thanks to our cast for being here. We're going to do our usual sign off. If someone will do us a favor and help us find somebody to raid. Black Moon said she was live. I don't know if we want to head over there. I don't think we've ever raided her from this channel, but and then. But if there's anybody else that's like playing D&D or anything like that, whatever we want to do.
Holy.
In the meantime, we are gonna remind everybody who we are, who we played tonight, and where we can be found on the internet. Hopefully, I have those active. Starting, of course, with Vincent Page.
Howdy, folks. I'm Vincent Page, and you can find me everywhere at Vincent Page, but mainly here on Twitch. Playing games, doing streams, and I'm really excited because in the next couple weeks, I'll be in a new office space and have better internet, which I'm super stoked about.
Yeah,
nice.
And as we were discussing before we got on stream, Vincent Page has an Instagram where he has been posting updates of his new office space, and if you don't follow him over there, you're not a good friend. That was what we said. Now, it turns out that we all already were good friends, even though for a second we suspected we might not have been. For a brief moment, terror struck our hearts as to the quality of our friendship, but it turns out in the end that it was high quality friendship all along.
And that's the story that I want to tell my grandchildren, folks.
Rants aside, Omega, you're up next.
God damn it. You had to call me out like that.
I didn't say who it was. I didn't say anything about who it was.
Y'all, my name is Omega. I played Onyx Montarik tonight. You can find me on TikTok, Omega MT42. No special characters on that. I post occasionally on there. So feel free to follow me and my major life updates that are actually happening. So.
And I do follow you on TikTok for major life updates, and therefore am also a good friend.
I follow you twice on TikTok. I don't know if
Yes,
you've
you
noticed
do.
that. I've been liking your posts as Vincent and as my
friends.
personal one. Which
That's what we're saying, y'all.
I did want to bring up before we get too far. Speaking of the internet thing, before I forget, I don't know if I'm going to have outages in the next 2 weeks, so I'll have to keep you updated about that as far as this goes.
Gotcha.
But
TBD.
honestly, like.
So keep your eyes
might have to make
glued
something
to that Instagram. No, it's probably not going to be on Instagram. Anyway, keep your eyes glued to the socials and the Discord for those updates.
I just want to let
Ozzy.
you know about the Curse of Strahd thing. But yeah.
Oh, yeah, because that might impact. Well, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ozzy, who are you? Who'd you play tonight? What's...
Well, I played
What's your
Cast
deal?
Amble Ground, Destroyer of the Undead.
As always.
And yeah, happy I could hop in.
Oh,
Yeah.
me too.
Glad you made it in. We had to start the session without you, but you didn't miss any of the action, just the planning. So, hey.
Yeah.
And I was going to call you Wandress. The first time I've screwed that one up. Bonus Mom.
I am Bonus Mom, and I played Wanderess, the Circle of Stars Druid, and I got off to a really slow start. I wanted to turn into a horse, and I was going to race up there to the statue, but it just didn't work out that way. But it's okay. And I'm everywhere. I'm probably outside your door if you just look through the peephole. So, but TikTok is the main place, Monday through Friday, 9:30 in the morning. Bonus Mom is there, and I hope you will be too.
And something we should start talking about, if the federal government does decide to ban TikTok, where would be a good alternative place to find you? Twitch, I guess?
Well, and somebody will have another TikTok version of that up and running the next day. So I'm totally unconcerned. I guess I actually am not on Instagram, but don't tell my very, very good friends. but I'll probably that's the only place I'm not, and I'll probably go there, and I'll be on the new TikTok, whatever and wherever it is.
Wow. Hi everybody, I'm Pixel. And
but I forgot to tell you what they're going to call it. An American will buy TikTok. Right. Okay, you know they will. Some greedy capitalist bastard will buy TikTok and
go off queen.
TikTok because they will still be stealing from all of the pockets of us content creators.
They will still be picking your pockets
so heartily, and they take most of the money.
You missed the crew. You didn't stick the landing. It'll be called pickpockets. They'll still be picking your pockets. You said stealing from your pockets.
Oh, they'll be picking your pocket.
Oh, heavens above.
I said it perfectly the first
time.
You did. Damn.
Nailed it the first time. I'm via text, that joke went off incredibly smoothly. I have to say. Hi, everybody.
Hysterical because that's the only thing in my life that I have ever texted correctly.
Oh, God.
Hi, everybody. It's Pixel. Didn't see you there. My name is Pixel, and I didn't know that my mom was a bad friend, but she's not on Instagram and therefore isn't following any of us. How could it be so? I try to console myself as I weep myself to sleep every night about that fact that I've just learned now. I was preemptively weeping about it by running the stream that I do every Friday. Here at Ages of Ainur. We alternate weeks. Next week will be Region of Pedikar. The following week, as long as internet holds out, will be Curse of Strahd again, where we will find out what the deal is with this hill, maybe if our people roll high enough on their checks about it. Nevertheless, we've been doing tutorial games for Stars Without Number. We're finishing that up soon. The older episodes of that are on YouTube. If that's a system that you're interested in learning, which I think would be a lot of fun. It's a sci-fi system. Go check those out. We have one more thing coming up for that, which is a ship combat tutorial. And once we're finished with that, we'll start tutorializing Kids on Brooms, which, as we said earlier, is a way to play a tabletop role-playing game in the vein of the IP that shall not be named about magical boarding schools that does not give any money to Queen Turf of Turf Island. So we don't have to, we can play that guilt-free there. Very exciting. We want to tutorialize that and show you guys. And then I will try to be running some one-shots in those systems in the Discord for folks to actually get some hands-on experience with them. You can also find me here on twitch.tv/hammerpixel, where I just finished getting platinum on Elden Ring, which was a lot of fun. And we have been jumping back into some Minecraft. We might play some JRPGs. We do a lot of stuff over there. And we also continue to talk about these kinds of things like the OGL and the banning of TikTok and various other things. If you like to chat about that stuff in the context of video games, that's where you can find me. And who are we rating today? Anybody find anybody?
I've seen that Black Moon and Silver Moon are both live, so that's
well, I guess we've never rated Black Moon from here, so let's do that because we know she popped by. Guys, so we are going to raid Black Moon over there, and then we're gonna head out. So I'm sorry that I've shamed Bonus Mom into hiding her face this entire time with my jokes.
Okay. I'll just send you the pictures personally. It's fine.
There you go. The true friendship was the cell phone numbers we had in our phone book all along.
That's
right.
I'm back.
Well, anyway, before we go,
because they'll be picking your pocket.
Nailed it. Nailed it. That's how it comes full circle here at Ages of Ainur, folks. Thank you guys for hanging out for this absolutely bonkers stuff that we do every week, particularly this week where we got real slap happy with it. And until the next time that I see you, do me a favor and just be like, I'm going to say 33.33% more kind to yourself than you think you should be. Repeating, of course, as one does, because you're not as kind to yourself as you should be, and I know that because I know everything. So thank you for hanging out with us, and we'll catch you later. We're going to go raid.
You didn't know I wasn't on Instagram.
I know most things. Listen, all right, so who else wants to close this out? Hey guys, didn't see you there. We're going to be closing down the stream tonight. Be kind, please rewind. Thank you for hanging out, and go send the love to Black Moon. Bye.
Thank you, Wisconsin.